Hello, solos, net runners, and everything in between. We are back again with another episode of New Amsterdam. As a quick refresher, our intrepid group of runners decided that they would go check out, for this job that they have, figure out where this woman went, where this destiny went. So they, tried to find where she went. They found out that, wow, it's been 2 weeks, hasn't it? So first they found a guy outside the nightclub, found out that his name was John, and that he was just not in a good place. So they kind of just said, hey, where you live, John? And he said, under a bridge. And they went, that's cool, see ya. And they just left. He was pretty fucked up. Then they went to check out what happened kind of at the border of the 9 Streets and Centrum. And they saw that there was a pile of bodies and body parts, roughly looking like working people's clothes, if you catch my drift. So apparently the cyber psycho got at him, and there was a tense standoff between the 9 Street goons and White Wolf. But they decided, you know what, I don't think we're really going to get anything out of that right now. So let's go to another one of our lead. There's a group of new human who apparently have something to do with something. Forget how you guys got to them. I think it was because John told you about them, right? Us. Oh, Scav! That's right, because they went to Scav's apartment. Scav was strung out. And Bambino basically went, hey kid, listen, get your shit together. I'm Jordan Peterson, by the way. And,
well, you better get your shit together before it gets kicked in.
Yeah, exactly. And he went, yeah, fuck you. Apparently she found these group of new human more interesting than she found me. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I'm gonna put more heroin in my arm. Boo-boo. So anyway, they decided, okay, you know what? Let's go check out these new human. They went, had a very tense conversation. Very tense conversation. Hold on, let me get this to words. Very tense conversation. At which point they left, able to not die, and on the way out, a great insult was let out by Estray. And that insult was setting off the fire suppression. They were told, hey, get those motherfuckers. And, well, here we are.
Getting got.
Getting got. Alright, everybody. I want y'all to roll me initiative.
Do I still get my bonus from my Sand of Eston?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a... Where's my cyberware?
Okay,
Oh, they're all just
got
red,
Steen,
okay.
Estray. I'm gonna need to add Devlin. And I'm gonna need to add Spate.
Activated. Okay, so I get
Okay.
+3.
Where I've run this game before. Where's the initiative button?
It is upper right-hand corner.
That's not the
top
way I
is
wanted to
the,
do that.
Top of the sheet. It's the fifth one. Red, the red bars, character, life path, cyberware, net running, then roll initiative.
Aw,
Why
but
is
there's
it
no
there?
option to add point.
Okay, so what did you rolled an 11? How much do you get for your Sand of Eston?
Well, do you want me to re-roll because I hadn't clicked on my token, or are we just gonna use that? Because it would have been a
No,
14
we're just gonna-
plus... Let me... Hold on,
It
do I
would have
want to
been
use...
hold on, it would have been a 14?
Yeah, it's a +3 if you have a Sand of Eston active.
Oh, it's a +3. Okay, so it'd be a 14. All right.
Yeah, and then I'm just wondering if I want to use any of my combat awareness points to go higher in the initiative. You know what? Yeah, it's a 15, we'll say. No. Yes. Maybe?
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
I don't know.
I have like 6 things to do. Don't be
2,
mean.
3,
It's hard.
4. Oh, we've got that. Okay, cool. Okay, so Dove, you had 13, or were you adding points?
I had a 15 at the end of it.
15? Okay. 15. Devlin, you rolled a 13.
And just for
And-
reference, the other 3
Roll
points I'm putting in
14.
precision attacks.
Okay.
So I get a +1 to all my attack rolls.
Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then let me... Descending. All right. Excellent. So,
The turn
Here's-
tracker's gone.
I fucked up.
I
So,
see
so here we go. You guys are all kind of about to exit. You hear a pop and then a whoosh. You hear a "Get those motherfuckers!" And Bambino, you see the goon right by your group draw his weapon. You look around, you see everyone drawing their weapons. What are you doing?
Time for me to re-engage with my first love, Cordite. He's gonna move 2,
Yep.
and he's going to shoot this guy in the face.
Okay.
All right, go.
I'll let you guys know-
Valentino.
Okay. DV of 13, you definitely hit. Let me see if he can dodge. So, let's see.
He needs a reflex of 8.
He needs a reflex of 8. Let me see.
I would be surprised if he did.
He does not have a reflex of 8. So, yeah. He just gets shot.
For
Roll your damage.
DiMaggio,
5 damage. Okay,
which is
gotcha.
probably not even enough to get through his armor.
Wearing anything?
It looks like you got just the slightest of nicks through his armor.
Bit of blight.
Okay, let's see, so... Okay. So Bambino, that's you. You roll up and you blast him. Also is... Oh, okay, that's... I know what that is. Okay. Next thing's next is Brawler 1. Let me see how fast he moves. This is one thing I should have looked at every time. How do I determine how fast they are?
They would have a move
Their
stat.
move.
Their move stat. Is that on the first page, character?
Yeah.
Oh,
one of
their
the
move
big
stat.
ones.
Duh. I am dumb. Yeah, he's gonna double move. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this motherfucker has some mono blades that he's flicked out of his arms, and he's sprinting towards you. Now it comes to this guy. All right, and what is his movement? I'm assuming his movement is also 4. No, it's not. So let me see here. Look at my pins. We round up. I have a pin that literally just says we round up. 1, 2. Okay. Well, that's going to be a
Plus-
while.
I literally just realized that I was 2 higher than the minimum damage I could have possibly rolled.
Oh, shucks.
I
So
was
is life.
lonely.
God damn.
So, James, it's Dove's turn. What's Dove doing?
Oh, there's a guy right next to me, and I'm going to use what's called Bone Breaking Strike.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Instead of making 2 attacks with your martial arts attack action, you could choose to make a bone breaking. So I just make it at first, and then in addition to all the damage he's going to take, which is the 3d6 plus 2d6 because I have big knucks.
Mm-hmm.
He will, if he is hit, he will take the broken ribs critical injury.
Oh, fuck.
Or I could take a -8 to my check and try and give him a cracked skull. But I don't trust myself, so
That's fair.
martial arts is... So that's actually a 19 with the +1 from precision attacks.
All right. So yeah, you hit that DV.
So not only does he get the cracked ribs, but... Gee.
That's a critical hit.
so- Yeah, that's
And-
a critical hit.
Double critical.
Hey, Dove, how do you outright murder this man with your hands?
Has anyone here played Mortal Kombat 11?
Yeah.
You know how Liu Kang, one of his fatalities is the way it works is he takes his, non-augmented hand, and he socks this guy in the
That's not Liu
fucking...
Kang.
in the nose to,
thinking of- You're thinking of Kano.
No, I was thinking how he, you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Punches the guy in the nose to stun him, and when he, staggers back, pulls back with his, fist as the knuckles, pop out with all these metal implements, and punches him straight in the sternum so hard that the impact of the force blows out his back.
Yeah,
As you
it
just see
doesn't.
chunks and bits of him fly backwards.
Yeah, so you slam your fist into him. You hear a big, sickening crack, and the window right behind him, the kind of open window that's in this little shack to control this toll booth thing, he flies through it, and you just see a gout of blood just spring behind him as he actually gets pushed over there, and first fatality of the combat. Excellent. Let me mark him as... Come on.
James, I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
impressed
too.
too. Martial arts is pretty fucking good.
That's actually better than my katana.
Yeah. Okay. So,
But,
he didn't even get... Poor guy didn't even get to move. He's off the initiative tracker now. Okay.
Then let's see.
That's... I think that's all your ability.
I still get a move, don't I?
You can
Wait.
break up your move in between attacks, yes.
That's right.
he
Yeah,
hasn't
because
even
I
moved
thought
yet,
that him
so-
making... I thought him making the 2 attacks, martial arts.
Oh, by the
would
way,
have
martial
taken-
artists make 2 attacks a turn.
Yeah, that's the rate of fire. That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
bad.
it's so dumb.
I forgot.
You could do like
So
40.
yeah, okay, yeah. So you still have your movement. So where are you moving, motherfucker? You punch
First
a
things-
dude's fucking spine out, and then where are you moving?
Dusts off his knuckles and does the whole try and pop them back into line thing.
Uh huh.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna try and get around them.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's my
Excellent.
turn.
Next is this guy. 1. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. He's gonna do that dumb thing where he benefits from full cover, but the full cover he benefits from is a large fucking tank. So, we'll see how that does him. Brawler 2's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, hold on. No, he has 6 move, because he's a brawler. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so they're doing their thing. Deltric's turn. Good old D. So let's see. D, what do you want to do? You can move that much. Yeah, he's gonna. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and no, actually, he's just gonna do that, and he's gonna fire his assault rifle at this guy up here. So basically, Deltric fucking D fucking is just like, oh shit, and just like pulls out his assault rifle, ducks past you, Devlin, just almost like shoulders past you, and then fucking Spate, you see him fucking just like duck by you too, takes up a position and just unloads around. So let's see here. He's gonna do that.
No.
And he's definitely gonna
Pepperoni.
miss. Yeah, he's gonna... Like I said, he's not necessarily a combat guy. He has a weapon that compensates for his bad combat ability. Yeah, no, he fires off around and it probably pings off right here. But yeah, he just looks at it and then like maybe his like optics kind of scoot a little closer together. Fate, it's your go.
I'm doing nothing. I'm gonna hold my action and just chill here, wait for people to get.
You want to get to cover?
There's a bunch of people in front of me that they're gonna shoot at first.
Fair.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm using their bodies as cover. So they're
Yeah.
standing in front of me.
Dang.
Yes.
Spoken like a true med tech.
Yep. Meat shield.
Yep. So, you're gonna hold your action. What's your conditional for... So when you hold your action, you basically have to say something specific like, I'm holding my action until blank. Are you just gonna hold it till the next turn? Are you gonna hold it until everyone else in your team has gone?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it until everybody else is gone, and then I can see who's been injured and if they need to be healed or not.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. Devlin, it is your go.
All right. I had 2 options. How long? How many moves does it take to get on top of one of these things?
It is a climb, so your movement speed is halved. So it would take 2 movements to get on top of that.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not gonna do that then. He's yanking out his sword and going. That's 5 squares. Yep, there.
Uh-huh. Oh, hell yeah, going toe-to-toe with the fucking brawlers. I dig it.
Yep. Time to hack.
All right.
There's that
Hey, this
button
is
there.
my bit.
Oh,
Okay. So, let's see. With melee, that becomes an opposed, brawl?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is, well, I have a page. Where is
Isn't
there
it
is. Melee is against defender's dex plus evasion plus 1d10.
Dex plus evasion plus 1d10, so I would just roll an evasion roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he ducks out of the way.
Okay. Good thing I've got a rate of fire of 2.
Nice.
Or not. Not a good
You know?
thing.
Yeah, he dodges. Yeah. You, like, run up and you try and swing at him, and maybe, like, your first one's a pretty good one, but the dude's faster than you expected, and that throws you off to where you kind of swing from your back foot on your second one, right? Because this guy, he's got a pneumatic spine, so he's like, pew, pew, like, sort of thing.
It's a good thing that you aren't using something that can jam. Otherwise, that would be a jam.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Next is this guy. So Goon 3, where you is? The doors of the factory kick open. And he's gonna move there. God, get out of my face, Nat. Hold on, I need to reveal areas. So you guys see into here, up to there. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna kick the door open, scoot over, and then he's gonna 3, 4. And he's going to attempt to shoot. Nah, he's gonna double move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's kind of in position now. Okay, next is Gunner 2. It's gonna be a while. Well, he's on a catwalk. I'm not gonna give him the movement penalty because he also only has a movement of 3. So, and the catwalk is corrugated, or not corrugated, perforated. So we're just gonna say that the fire suppression went under the catwalk. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, he'll still have to take a million fucking years to get out of the building. Okay, so he's done. Scene, it is your go.
Hi. First, let me see. Is there enough space to fit between these two things?
I will allow you to move between them half movement. We'll count it as difficult terrain.
Would my last movement, could I do it? Because that'd be 5 and then I have 6.
Yeah, let you squeeze in there. Okay.
That'll be my end goal. So 1, 2, as I move.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that beautiful targets.
Huh.
Yeah. I'll probably shoot the one that's coming up on, like, I'll shoot at this one.
Okay.
Gotta figure out where that is. Okay, there's the oh, I rolled, right, there it is. Oh,
Alright.
perfect.
You fire your crossbow, you hit DV-15,
Yep. That's the
which is
13 to
just
25.
enough. Yeah,
So I was like,
yeah.
"Woo."
Okay, go ahead
Um,
and... Well, this guy does get an evasion.
And isn't that like 18 meters?
No, that's not me.
Let's see here.
It's even worse.
21.
Influence.
It's within the 13 to
Yeah,
25.
you just hit it. Wow.
Oh, actually, no, he doesn't get a reflex. Go ahead and blast away. Okay, you do 15 damage. Is that AP?
No. Well, no, AP just reduces, or ablates it 1 more than normal, or 2 more than normal.
Oh,
This is just
okay.
gonna be a regular arrow.
These just normal. Okay, let me retake a look at the brawler sheet.
Yeah, essentially, armor is gonna reduce it by the same amount regardless. AP
Right,
just
and then it
ablates
ablates.
it by a shit ton.
Right, right. Okay, so yeah, you... Now that's enough. So these guys were fighting beforehand. The orange and the red dot are kind of signifying how damaged they
Oh.
are. Because yeah, you guys walked in and saw them fighting. There is blood in this
it's
pit
those
over
two.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, how do you kill this guy?
Yeah, Scene just starts running, holds up the crossbow and fires. And, it's nothing special, just goes right into the chest.
Yeah. He just fucking takes it like a shock and then just fucking falls stiff as a board backwards. So let me just...
Flipping between there.
Hell yeah. Alright, let me just... Where's my skull and crossbones? Yarr! And, you know what? You don't need that red dot anymore where you're going. Okay. Excellent. So, next thing's next. Rifleman 2. far away is this? It's 33 meters. Yeah, he'll squeeze off a round. He'll squeeze off, he won't do a, full auto round. He'll just squeeze off one round. Boop. So 33, that beats the DV. Alright. Let's see, so... What are you rolling for, what do you click to roll for damage, by the
Assault
way?
rifle right there on the roll itself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, let's see here. 17 points.
Oh.
Woo!
Ow.
God damn. So, was that take off your HP compared to your armor?
6. Wait. I'm in light armor jack. That's 11, right?
Yep.
No. Oh, it is 11. Good. Then
Yeah,
just-
light armor jack is 11.
Just don't forget
just
that
take
now your
6
light
off.
armor jack goes to 10.
Yep.
Wherever you got
Yeah.
hit, I think
Yeah, he-
technically.
I
just
think hits
blasted
have to
in.
be called shots.
Yeah, no.
So
He's not gonna try and call a shot. So, yeah. You can try and evade this if you have a high enough
I
reflex.
do not.
Okay, gotcha. So, yeah.
What does
you...
reflex have to be?
8.
Yeah, I guess who's got 8 decks?
Mhm. So, yeah.
No, not 8 dex, 8 reflex.
same thing.
No, they're separate.
Brawling, evasion.
Same thing.
mm.
Let me
But-
be stubborn, goddammit.
Okay.
So, yeah. Devlin, you like go up and try and swing at this guy with the katana. And kind of as you're like maybe a little bit kind of recovering yourself, you feel like your shoulder, your suit jacket, just like a big fucking bullet hole rips across the top of it. Feels like you just been stung. You just got a big fucking gash out of your shoulder.
Ow.
And then he is fine sitting right there. He is in the perfect position to be firing on you guys. The only thing that can make it better is cover, but closest cover to him is gonna, it's gonna move him way too close to you guys for his comfort. So, yeah. Next is Red Eye. Red Eye, what is your movement? That is your movement. Excellent. So, let's see. Boom! Door gets kicked open. 3. And he's got a double move. 1, 2, 3. You see Red Eye walking calmly from the area. So we're gonna... No. Reveal area. God damn it. But... There we go. Okay.
That's a lot of confidence for someone within a crossbow range. He is not
Right?
within crossbow range at all.
No.
Actually,
He's... I don't know.
only need to roll a 20
Yeah.
or an 8 or above actually to hit.
Yeah.
In
But
4
anyway.
turns, he dies.
Yeah. So yeah, he's casually walking forward, Stray, it's your go. What you doing?
Real quick, by the way, physically, what do these look like? I just see dots, or is that liquid?
You can zoom in on them. Like on the map.
Oh,
They're
they come so much more clear. Okay, they're
Yeah.
barrels. Got it.
yeah, they're barrels.
I didn't realize how detailed things got when I zoom in. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I took
Really?
a lot of time on this map, like I said. So yes, Astray, what's up?
Well, she'll move too.
Okay.
Both of these are petroleum tanks.
You can't tell what's in them.
Well, this nice white one.
Okay.
I'm shooting it.
Okay.
I swear to God, if I'm too close.
Alright, let me
I
see
mean, it
real
could just
quick.
be empty. It's a
White
junkyard.
Wolf, Boomer Buster. Okay.
Oh, remember what I said about the red?
Yeah.
Somebody's weapon just jammed. Oopsie doodle doo.
Actually, it's just a jam with an incendiary round in it.
Oh, does that do anything?
I don't know if there's any
Not
rules
according
for
to
it,
the rules, I don't think so.
but the
Yeah,
GM can
yeah.
have fun with it.
We'll say that you stovepiped with an incendiary round because you're using a pistol. So yeah, you
Yeah.
stovepiped. The round itself shoots kind of danger close out of your pistol, like into the ground essentially. And like you see a gout of flame shoot out the edge of your gun, or out the barrel of your gun. When that definitely shouldn't be how that works. Your weapon is not taking damage, and nor are you, but you do definitely need to recover it next round. Or, well, I guess, so yeah, you've already moved, so you'll have to spend next round unjamming your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will tell you, these things do have 25 HP before you can get through the steel. Just to let y'all know. Because that would be something that all of you kind of
Wait,
have a basic
hold on.
concept of. Huh?
What quality weapon is that?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's excellent quality.
Oh, then it doesn't jam.
Right. Oh, it doesn't jam.
Nope.
No, I
Uh,
went and spent the extra money to make sure it was a good version of the gun.
Only poor quality
yeah.
weapons jam on ones.
So yeah, it does
Oh.
not...
You also get a +1 to your attack checks with it.
So,
Yeah, but it still rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Ones
Yeah.
are still ones.
we'll say that you pinged right here then. You got
Oh,
close,
damn.
but no cigar. Alright. New Human Goon 2. You were born to be New Human. This is what you were named. 1, 2. 1. And you can only move 1 over that. So, just to give you guys an insight, he's moving over a conveyor belt. So he's having to climb in tough terrain, so he only gets 1/4 rounded up of his movement, and his movement is 3. So,
Oh,
or his
poor
movement
baby.
is 4. So, yeah. Yeah. Time for Goon 4. Alright. You're starting to wake up over here. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3. No, actually, 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to double move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be his turn. Goon 5. 1, 2, 3. He is going to squeeze off a shot at Estray.
Really wish I brought explosive crossbows.
Right. So, yeah, he saw Estray. You're shooting for something that he clearly does not want you to be shooting for.
If you blow it up, I can't stab people.
Holy.
That is a correct DV to do
Yes,
that.
18?
Uh-huh. And he's going to attack twice, because he's got a rate of fire of 2. Yeah! So he's doing pretty good. Let me double check that falls within the range. Yes, that's 24 meters,
That's
which
gonna hurt.
within the 20. Yeah, so...
So
it's-
do damage off the first one.
Yep. That's 11.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Almost a crit though.
Should be
True.
nothing.
Yeah.
And then...
So it doesn't even ablate your armor, right? Because it didn't go through.
I think
It went through.
Oh, you don't have.
I'm only wearing Kevlar.
So you took, what, 4 damage from that? And 1
Yep.
ablation? Okay. Gotcha. Then here's the second one. That one, you'll take 3 damage, right? Because ablation also covers the armor. It's like a trick. It's like a down spiral system, right? Where
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you get 2 rounds that whiz into your chest. Maybe one of them hits kind of like your stomach area, and then the other one hits like your arm. So not fun, but neither of them are necessarily lethal.
Nope.
Okay,
Not yet.
let's see. Right? Next is Goon 8. Where is Goon 8? Ah, he's there. Goon 8 is gonna... Oh, that's the wrong tool. Goon 8's going to rough terrain 1, 2, 3. And 4, and then he's going to double move. 1, 2, and he's in position. And I think you all know what in position means here.
Yeah,
Looking
he
at
was
this
gonna do what
vehicle.
I was gonna do.
Well, you have initiative over him next turn, so you better make it not happen, James.
Oh, that's a gun. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a technical.
That's a technical.
Yep.
God, I was zoomed out so far I couldn't see some of these details. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Fucking Bogey's got techies.
Right. Let's see here. Goon 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not in cover, Bambino. Let's spread the love. So that's gonna be 2 rounds squeezed off at Bambino. And these are both gonna be at +2s. Let's see here. So, Goon. There we go. 1, 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's
no,
4,
his
yeah.
pistol. No, his pistol jams after the first one. He tries to whiz a shot off, and his fucking pistol essentially just falls apart in his hands.
By the way,
Um,
do you know who has evasion 8 reflex?
Huh.
Can't be.
Bambino.
Damn, old man's got moves.
Mostly it's, flopping to the ground prone, but sure.
But
those
still.
moves. What's that?
Yeah, that's. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Brian?
Nothing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. So, remind me, on a poor weapon, when it jams, doesn't it break?
No, it just jams.
Well, then what's the whole thing with poor weapons? What's their deal again?
Yeah, they jam. That's it.
if
they
it's an
jam
average
once.
weapon, it jams too, right?
No.
Oh, so it's only poor weapons that jam?
Yeah, just purpose poor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Neat. I didn't even realize that. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm bad at running this game. Let's see. So, yeah, his weapon jams. He stovepipes, and he's just like, piece of shit! Sort of thing. And then we go to goon number uno. And he's trying. 1, 2, 3. Yep. He's gonna double move. 1, 2, 3. He's running up behind. So we get this view of Red Eye casually walking down the hallway, and then we get this goon who's fucking slip sliding, trying to run to catch up to Red Eye. Like fucking, he does the whole fucking like, "Bah!" has to steady himself with his hand. Doesn't even get a look from Red Eye.
You know one
let's
thing that
see.
has surprised me?
Huh.
This is no human, and yet they took the time to make sure they had a working fire suppression system in that building of theirs.
Yeah, right?
Kudos.
Who fucking knew? Yeah, good for them. They fucking did something. Maybe it was just still there and they just never bothered to fuck with it. The world may never know. Goon 6 time. Goon 6 time. Everybody watch out. It's Goon 6. 1, 2, 3. Double movement. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know what advantage that gives him, but he thinks it gives him an advantage. Matter of fact, I think I know what he's gonna do next turn, and it's gonna be pretty sick. Alright. Here's where y'all should be worried. Rifleman 3 is gonna be taking a shot at, fucking Dove here. And Rifleman 3 is actually going to be taking he's gonna be taking an auto-fire shot. So, let me see here. We need to add fucking 4 assault rifle auto fire 5d6 and then 25 rate of fire 1. Sorry, should have done that before the thing. That's SMG auto fire. I want AR auto fire. There we go. 19. How far away is he?
Who is he? Oh.
Yeah,
24.
24. Oh, he hits. Do you have enough reflex to dodge?
I do.
Okay, so how does this work? Because I am dumb.
I was scroll for that.
Isn't it just roll evasion and it has to beat the DV or beat
Yeah.
his roll?
It should be just
Yeah.
evasion.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
roll
you
evasion.
roll evasion and it becomes the DV.
Nope. Fuck.
Nope. All right. So, Dove, I'm sorry.
I
That's
take
15.
4 damage.
For auto fire, it's a little different.
Oh.
You roll a 2d6. If you hit, roll 2d6 for damage, then multiply it by the amount you beat the DV for up to the maximum of the auto fire, which would be 4 for assault rifles, so it would be 3. 3 hits, or 3 times 2d6.
Okay.
It's a lot worse.
2d6. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
2d6.
It was the one thing I was pointing out at the beginning. I was like, who has an assault rifle? Because that's some beastly damage.
Times 3.
We're all just too
So-
low level to really consistently hit with that, though.
So
They
that
don't have
took
a problem
fifth
with
of
it,
my
though.
HP off.
Yikes.
Yeah. No, you
Thank you
see
for
this
being-
guy. You see
bring
this
that up.
guy. He was sipping on a beer literally like 3 seconds ago, and like he heard, "Get those motherfuckers!" And he flips up, knocks the fucking lawn chair he was sitting on down, and goes, "Suck on this, motherfucker!" And just like unloads on Dove. Yeah. So Dove, you punched someone's spine out, ran across an area, and then got shot. Like, we'll say like 3 of these rounds just like pierce your armor and hit you like in the torso. Maybe one of them zings off of your Nux arm. Like one of them grazes your like hair, so it doesn't hit you in the head, but like it's danger close. And you're like, oh fuck. And now we move to Gunner 1.
Every
So
time you
Gunner
say
1.
that.
1, 2.
Right,
I
I keep-
know. 3, 1,
Because we all
2,
know Gunner
3.
is our number 1.
Right, exactly. I would agree. Gunner is our number 1. Okay, Fate, it is your initiative. All of your team and all of the other team have moved.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Someone
So I saw everybody get shot the fuck up, but I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
over to Dove and check on him.
Okay. So, what is our medtech's movement?
6.
Oh yeah, you can easily make it to him.
Yep, that's 5.
Yeah. So yeah, you could pop right here if you wanted, right behind him.
It won't let me. Why?
Weird. I don't know.
You need to give him
Hold on.
control of his token first, because you put it out.
Represents character. I didn't put out space.
No,
character.
I was on the
You were
line
on the.
thing.
Oh yeah.
On the roulette.
Yeah.
instead of the selection thing. That's what
Yeah.
my problem was. Never mind.
Okay.
Then I
So
run
let
up
me.
to him and then be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
And then if I have to, I could do stabilization thing, which is the tech plus the first aid plus D10, if I remember right.
Right. Let's see here. So yeah, Dove, that took off 1/5 of your health.
Yep.
Okay, so you're not in any stabilization need yet. You have what is considered minor injuries. If you have any items that can heal him, you could use those real quick.
I do have some of those hypo sprays. I just don't know how they work.
I don't either.
Whatever
This
they're
is a-
called.
Yeah, the
Air hypos.
air hypos. Yeah.
Tonight market. Gonna look it up
Um,
for you. I got you, friend.
So yeah, how does that work actually?
I will get
I'm
ya.
looking over my cheat sheet.
I'm guessing you would use your action to use it and then just heal by however much it heals.
That's my thought, but I want to be
Uh,
sure.
Street drug. Do you know what it's called specifically?
Air hypo.
Ah, wow.
So the air hypo is what
Oh,
you
there's
use
my
to
healing
administer the drug. It isn't a drug.
Oh, it's not.
Oh.
Well, then I'd have 4 empty air hypos.
Yeah, you sure gotta fill them with something.
That's kind of funny, actually. I didn't realize that would be a thing.
I don't think there is
Let's-
any healing Yeah.
No healing items, eh?
Just drugs.
Yeah. Wild.
Drugs here.
This game, so one thing I will say about Cyberpunk RED is it has a very strange way about going about things. Like, there are a lot of things that you would think would be, like, common sense stuff that they just don't have in the book. But it has these weirdly specific things that, like, no one would think of, you know? But also, that's not saying it's a bad book. Yeah, so right now, Dove is good. But definitely after this, he could use some first aid rolls. I don't think you can do first aid in the middle of combat. Like, I think you can, but that's for stabilization. Otherwise, I think first aid has to be out of combat, right?
We've never done that.
Well,
I've never
let
done
me let me open up another tab of fucking Cyberpunk RED, the PDF.
Same. I have 10 right now,
Yeah.
and I'm having trouble figure out where I was looking at skills. So time to open up 11th. It's probably mixed in there.
What the fuck is... Okay. I'm not... Trove, your search engine confuses
First
me.
aid.
What are you
there it is.
looking
Skill.
First aids, skill check.
Yeah, it's
my
just
guess
skill of
is-
applying medical treatments to a wounded person. Thanks, game.
Okay.
By the way,
Healing
the only
in-
thing that really seems to do anything in combat is black lace. And that's just you ignore the seriously wounded wound state.
Yeah. Hold on. There is no instant healing in Cyberpunk RED, even through Medtech's medicine ability. There is one instant heal item, Speed Heal, that Medtechs can craft using the medical tech pharmaceutical skill on page 150. Blah, 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 blah. Otherwise, full conversion board replacing damaged part. There's no instant healing.
I will say first aid is really good about getting rid of critical injuries.
Yes, true. I'm just gonna call first aid your instant heal, but it has to be out of combat. So I think that they intended combat to be brutal. So I'm just gonna say you can't really instant heal unless you have that one specific med tech ability. Which otherwise any other items would invalidate that ability. And outside of combat, you can like get healed. So yeah, okay. Sorry about that, audience. We like to keep things fast and fresh, but that one was a question that I'm pretty sure all of us had. Let me see here. And you're at 0. Enter. Okay, so next turn, Bam Bean. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, so you move behind him. You still have an action, by the way, Spade.
Shoot.
Yeah, do you want to squeeze off some rounds at somebody? Do you want to just spend the rest of your action doing nothing? What do you want to do?
Well, I don't own a gun. I don't own any weapons, so
Oh,
I'm here to
shit.
heal. So I will just do nothing then.
Okay.
Get you a
I did
gun.
not know you didn't own a gun. I would have highly recommended that you would own a gun. But that is fine, because you can definitely own a gun after this combat, because there's gonna be a lot of them laying around.
There's a couple laying around right now.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Bambino, it is your go.
Alright, so after thinking long and hard about this, we're going to do something very complex, guys. We're going
Okay.
to move 2 squares and hide behind
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Okay, I will give you half cover for that. Partial cover.
Next, we're going to shoot at the tanks. Thank God for Rate of Fire 2, which I didn't get to use last time, but that's okay.
So you're gonna fire at this tank?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll me your damages. 16, an 8.
So the first
Let's-
one's a crit. How do you take... Wow. How do you roll
I'll
crit
count
damage?
It's a good question. How do you roll crit damage?
Well, you normally don't because you just roll on the crit table. Let me
No.
see.
It's
I
an
have that
inanimate
opened up, though.
object, so.
I will count.
Well,
I will count that as just dealing double damage to this inanimate object.
Oh, so the first shot hopefully blows
Pierces
it up.
it. So
Okay.
it pierces it, and the second shot pierces it as well. What we're gonna say is, so you shoot this thing twice, and immediately you get the smell of like kerosene, right? Like coming out of this thing. Like it's not exactly kerosene, but it's that like musky, really sharp, flammable smell, right? You basically have busted a hole in this shitty old tank. It's gonna be very easy to blow it up at this point, especially with incendiary ammo. But I'll say right now, yeah, you just made a pretty big fucking hole in it.
Okay, well, I was gonna move the other one to the other tank, but okay. That's
We can
my
use
turn.
the second one on the other tank, actually,
It's up to
if you want to. No, we can totally do that, because the first one busted a hole in it.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we'll move that to the second tank so we can hopefully. Bambino will probably
Alright.
say, it's fucking days like this. I wish I still smoked.
Yeah, right?
like,
And that's me.
So
Oh,
we're gonna
that's
say that second one you get a good ping in, but it does not quite pierce it. Let's see. So we're gonna do something like this to signify that there is now difficult terrain / flammable stuff on the ground. Map layer. There we go. Let's see here. Kind of hard to see, but we know what we're looking at. All right. So next is Brawler 1. Brawler 1 is just gonna use his rippers, his mono blades, to do what they do best: rip / mono blade. So, let's see here. He has a rate of fire of 2. Okay, boop, boop. So that's gonna be a brawl check or a reflex check on both of those. Is it sorry, not reflex, evasion, correct?
You should leave.
yeah, it would be evasion
So that'll be 2 evasion checks.
if it mattered.
Yeah, for example, I couldn't beat those, and I have as high an evasion as we can have
He
at this
could
point.
technically roll a
He-
a D10, a 10 on the D10.
Yeah. So Devlin, if you wouldn't mind rolling me 2 evasions.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, even with that, does rolling a 10, is it like exploding dice or something?
Once you roll a 10, you
Once.
get a second D10 to roll.
Okay. So both of these hit. Your first hit does 8 damage.
That's ignoring armor, isn't it?
No, because these are melee weapons. So half of
good.
it, half
Oh,
of it
good.
ignores melee damage. Yeah. So that should be what, 4 damage? Yeah. So that should be 4 damage on the first one.
Yep.
And then 3 damage on the second one. But they still ablate your armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
My armor's down to 8 now.
Down to 8. All right. Good to know.
So, yeah, I was gonna say it only ablates 1 each time it pierces. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So this dude looks at you, and he looks way more fresh and ready than his buddy was. He gets you this big, toothy chrome grin and goes, "Let's go!" And then just like swipes with both of them at the same time and scores you a couple hits. Let's see here. So that brings us to Rifleman 1, who, God bless him. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Poor guy. Dove, it's your go.
I don't know what to do because I'm afraid if I go to the car to actually try and stop him, I'll explode when this explodes, and then the car explodes. but also we need to have that guy not be doing that.
You could just make the tank explode, right?
Assuming I can roll that well with my SMG, which I have. What is my thing with SMG? Do those use pistol? Oh,
No,
they have
those
to
use
use
shoulder
handgun.
arm.
No, SMGs aren't shoulder arms.
Are they not?
I specifically didn't go for them because I was like, yeah, that's going off of something that I'm not statted for. So yeah, it's just handgun.
It's handgun.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, SMG counts as a pistol, magazine,
Okay.
handgun.
But
yeah.
I'm assuming that if he used fully auto, it'd still count as an auto fire roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, I don't have any points in auto fire.
I was gonna say no. You don't have to use auto fire if you don't want to.
Right.
No,
You
for
don't?
sure. You can just fire. You can just squeeze off a round or two.
Right,
What's
which
your
is
rate
Well,
of
I've
fire?
only got the rate 1.
So yeah, you can just squeeze off a round at it.
Well, let's try that.
Okay.
Let's try and shoot the open gas line.
Yeah. You fucking hit that shit. So yeah, you blast the fuel on the ground, and it goes up into flames and shoots into this tank. And we are gonna say it has a radius around it from its core 3 things. It has a radius of, we'll say, 9 meters. So,
Rip him.
good call.
Rip me if the car blows up.
Let's see here.
Here, keep that open.
Keep what
Um,
open?
To go to the top left corner of the
Okay.
9 meters, or top right corner of the 9 meters, I guess.
This one?
Okay. And
Okay.
then the other one, that's. Oh wait, we're doing a whole square, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're trying to mark it.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
I think that.
And then, yup, and yup. Yes. Well, yes, because
Yep.
yes. Okay, so
Does that cause
We're
the
gonna do-
other one to blow up?
By the way, Mike, I'm
Yeah?
not in cover because there is no partial cover.
I thought that there was partial cover.
The golden rules of cover: if you are considered to be in cover if you are fully behind something that could stop a bullet. If they have line of sight of you, you are not in cover. There is no partial cover. It can either stop a bullet or it cannot. If it cannot stop a bullet, it provides no cover and thus has no HP.
Okay. Oh, so it's on an HP thing. So I'll just count you as having like thin steel or thin concrete for like your cover's HP.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, boop. And that's gonna ignore armor. So, let's see. Let me go back here. Ha 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 ha. You go down to that. Yeah, you go down to that. And, you go down to that. Okay. I'm just gonna blast you, like, over there. You're gonna get blasted over here. So the truck gets knocked over, but does not explode. Dove, you basically... Here, let me just mark this. This guy gets blasted over here. Let me go to my map and background. Scoot that over, scoot that over.
So
Did
is it on its side? Oh no! The
Yeah,
graffiti!
We'll say it's on its side. This thing is gone,
Does the other
as is
tank
that
explode?
graffiti. This tank, busts wide open, and, outpours just a whole bunch of water.
Oh,
Aww.
Let me go back to here. This thing busts open, and we're gonna say... it wasn't that. It was... What is this called again? It's like... Come on.
petroleum, gasoline.
Choo-choo?
acid.
No, it's not Chutu. Trying to
Trippy
find an
green
appropriate colored thing for this. Yeah, so it's this. So pretend that this is a spill and not another circle. And we'll say you get deleted. You go to front. And that's not quite right, but fuck it. And you go to front as well. Okay?
It's a portal.
It is not a portal.
Quick,
it is
everyone
liquid.
jump through the cosmos.
Whoa, hold on. I'm
Oops.
breaking things. I'm breaking it. Okay. These guys all just get fucking destroyed.
Where's the ammo cache?
No, those were just a bunch of stoves and sinks.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
this truck is
destroyed
on
everything,
its side.
including the kitchen sink.
Yeah, fucking Christ. Yeah, so that's about what you're looking at. This whole fucking area is just like fucking... It's like getting flooded. Whatever this is mixing with the water and bubbling. Bunch of dudes went flying. It was rough.
Are they dead, though?
No, but they're on the ground hurt real bad. Most of them look very concussed.
This is gonna be...
Next, we go to him.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
didn't get
you
to
get your
move.
movement.
And I'd like to at least get behind the truck so I don't die next turn.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. You get behind the truck. Okay, so next. This guy stands up. That's Goon 7 right over here. He stands up. Next is D. D is going to not waste time, and he's going to squeeze off around at fucking Goon 9. So, come on, Deltrick. Let's fucking see it. Hey!
So terrible.
Huh?
I was like, he's so terrible.
I mean, he still hit a natural 10, and that is enough of a DV to hit this guy, even with the -2.
Is that? That's weird, because that doesn't show a natural 10, but it's green
Yeah.
like it was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
natural 10. And
Yeah.
then
No,
three
It says
after.
rolling 6 plus 10 plus 1d10, and it shows a 3.
That's
Unless
weird.
he only has a 6. He might. I think he only has a 6, doesn't he? 'Cause
Probably.
His last shot was really, really bad originally.
Yep. So
Yeah.
that brings you down to that, and that does.
Okay, yeah.
So
He's only got a 6. Dear God.
so if he took that, takes that, bam. Yeah, he is now definitely injured and taking those minuses. So yeah, Deltrick fucking peeks around the corner, squeezes off around, and then like kind of like pats the rifle a little bit. Yeah. All right, Spate, your go next. You just saw a fucking bunch of shit blow up.
God.
Go pick up his gun and kill him with it.
Well, we lost his camera.
Has he become the death?
Aw.
Oh.
Hmm.
Scott? We're about to
Ooh,
commune.
Squidward.
All right, everybody. If you
Ooh,
put your hands on the
Squidward.
on the monitor and think really hard, we may be able to commune with him. Everybody?
Mm,
Okay,
I'm
how about-
getting nothing. Oh,
Hey!
we're back. Hey, we did it!
It worked.
it worked.
All right.
So I'm gonna go find that first guy in that shed and see if he had a gun.
Yeah, he does. So yeah, you walk your happy ass over there, and I'll even let you pick up the gun as a part of your initial movement, because you know what? I think you need it, just because otherwise there's not a lot you can do in this combat right now. So yeah, go ahead and move yourself over there.
Well, I will when I get back home.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Oh.
move you there. Yeah, you're good. So yeah, you pick up his gun. It is a poor quality, medium pistol. So, what are you going to do with this pistol? Because you still have an action that you could either move or attack with. Well, you don't really have anyone you can see, except you could hit this guy. So, would you like to make an
Well,
attack with
for
this
now-
pistol? Uh-huh.
Let's hold off for, I don't know, 2 or 3 people to go, and then I'll be like, oh, somebody gets closer, then I'll shoot them.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Alright.
Yeah.
Devlin, it's your go. You've been taking a bit of a beating from this guy, and you just saw a big fuck-off explosion beside you.
I saw this in a movie once. It was Indiana Jones. He pulls out his handgun with his other hand and shoots at it.
I love that. Roll me your shot.
Any scene out of an Indiana Jones movie. Wow.
Of course I
Son of a
Wow.
bitch. Man.
Of course.
Yeah,
At
you
least-
fire
at
the
least one
shot.
fire too, and I can try again.
You could try again, because it's not a poor pistol, right?
Oh, you do
That's a
hit.
13.
No, it's
You
not.
do
You
hit.
hit. You
Yeah.
hit because he's
Hell-
right there.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Go ahead and roll your damage. 8 damage? That's not bad damage for this guy, because his armor is already kind of ablated from the fight that he was in beforehand. Yeah, so he's that.
Please tell me he just pulls at Indiana Jones. Please, just. Oh, I got
Just
fucking
do it.
time
So
for
what
this.
happens-
Domes him.
No. What happens, though, is you hit him, and you just blast a fucking hole in his, like, side. And he fucking grabs his side. He's not dead, but he's fucking reeling from that shot.
Perfect.
Next is...
A serious injury
Now,
condition.
enough for my movement. It's time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's running till he's like there, trying
Yeah.
to find some cover from these people.
No, straight up, that's a fantastic idea. Yeah, so next is goon number 3. And, dear God, these goons will eventually exit the factory, I promise. Actually, no, goon 3, did exit the factory, and then he got fucking blasted trying to
Heck.
help his buddies. So, yeah, 1... Yeah, wait, no, he has to spend his turn getting up. So, yeah, he gets up. Because he's dazed as fuck. Next is definitely not my roommate, too. Let's see here. 1, 2, on the ground. 2. Okay, finally, one of the machine gun guys has landed on the ground floor, and now he must make the heavy trek to get around. Scene, you saw a big fuck off explosion and a truck flip in front of you.
Okay, is there anything for shooting someone prone?
I don't know, actually.
I'm trying to find.
I don't know if they take into account that.
Yeah. It doesn't show anything I can find.
Actually, you may not like the answer.
What's up?
I think it's actually harder to hit them in when they're prone.
Right,
than
I know in
second.
5e it is, and that's why I was like, I was scrolling through. Don't. Which never really made much sense, but I don't know. I guess it kind of does. There's a lot smaller of a target, but he's right.
I
there in
will
front of
count
me.
it similar to elevation in the sense that they are hunkered down. So you've got a... We'll say that you get a -2 to your attack at them.
Okay.
Yeah,
One.
if that sounds equitable.
Yeah, that's 1, 2. Can I shoot from here? Or do I need to step out?
We'll say that you can shoot from there. You can wrap around that cover.
Because it's still it's the same range.
Yeah, it's basically... We'll call you in cover.
Like, Scene doesn't do battle.
Yeah,
Hide and fire from there.
yeah.
I'm gonna load a special little bolt though. A nice little
Okay.
bolt, little red. It's
A little Red Bull.
Yeah.
Might be a little overkill on this guy, but
Apparently
Well-
not.
yeah, you
Literally.
fire and it goes wide.
Jeez.
This is why a
Literally, the
lot
only
of
thing it
systems
says
use
about prone.
D20s.
Right.
Hmm.
Literally, the only thing it says about prone is when you are prone, you can't use your move action until you use the get up
Right.
action.
Right? I was like, that's the
Mhm.
only thing. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I love this.
Alright,
My
let me
God.
go to my inventory. 1 and send arrow.
All right. Time for Rifleman 2.
Time
And
for
then,
us to die.
One,
I
2,
will
3.
just
And does he
kinda-
have anybody he can shoot at? He does. He's gonna fire. Well, Astray's kind of out in the middle there, so he's gonna squeeze off 1 round.
Does this guy count as cover?
No.
I tried, Brian.
Let's see.
That's okay.
20 is going to hit that DV because you are under 100.
Oh,
So-
yeah, wow.
Yep. So he's gonna fire. Oh shit.
Yeah, we should leave.
Well, think about it. These guys already have an extra
Wait,
4 levels
an assault
on
rifle?
us. Their goons have an extra 4 levels on us.
Hold on. That
And
assault
there's
rifle.
18 or something of them.
Well,
What did you
that-
say,
go ahead.
Daniel?
Assault rifles are 5d6. Holy shit. I had
Yes,
never
they
looked
are.
at it.
Assault rifles are real good.
Oh.
Yeah. So you take 19 points of damage, Astray.
I'm almost at half.
Oh shit. Yeah, you feel
Yeah, let's
around just
leave.
zip right through like your upper like chest area right about here. It's missed your lungs, but it may have shattered your collarbone slightly. Okay, next is Red Eye. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, I'm
5.
under half.
You're under half? Yeah, so then it definitely did shatter your collarbone. Yeah, Red Eye has gotten out. Next turn, he's gonna start being able to attack you guys. So,
Let's leave.
I'm excited.
Mike, not Mike.
Yes?
James, check your DMs, and then Mike, yeah, also to you too.
What kind of fence is this, by the way?
Chain link.
Easily climbable?
Yeah.
Can I punch it?
I mean, you probably could.
I mean, yeah, you could. You have Nox. Astray, it is your go.
It's Knuckles.
Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Oh. Bye, guys. Double move.
I love that. Yeah, Astray fucking books. So yeah, you hop out of the area. Respectable. We'll just keep you at the edge of the map, in case you guys regroup.
Yeah, as I have one arm dangling from my shoulder.
Yeah,
Ow.
right? Okay. Time for this goon, Goon 2. Right. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Goon 4's turn. Also, these guys are equivalent to you guys. The goons and the riflemen. And the gunner.
No,
None
they
of
ain't.
us could possibly have more than 14 in any one stat.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
at this point it's 13, isn't it?
You can have up to 8 in your base stat, and then you can have up to 6 ranks and no more in any one skill.
Yeah, Mike,
Fair.
these guys are really advanced.
Fair. These guys are the initial fucking baddies listed in the goon section, essentially.
A 17
Tiniest
is
tweaks.
just below, like, you're pretty much a miracle worker with it. 18 is like
How the
your
fuck are they
really,
getting
really-
17? I didn't even change their shit there.
Yeah, that's why it's like, holy fuck.
I mean, that's their stat plus their skills.
For
in
reference,
it.
this would be like
Mhm.
if when you guys fought the Alcarazes, all of them were veterans.
Good to know. Good to
But,
know.
by the way,
I thought I
guys,
was only.
It makes for a
This
good
is-
combat.
This is Cyberpunk. We were already told that this kind of shit might just happen, and so
Yeah.
let's go with
Yep.
it.
I
Oh, yeah.
believe. Yeah.
It's
Let's
brutal.
see. Goon 4 is up here. He has a pretty clear line of sight on the Bambino, but he's going to move over here. He'll still have his elevation. So, new human goons. New human goons. 4 medium pistol, twice. So, yep, that first one and that second one hit.
Who are you shooting
Let's. You, but he's hitting your cover.
at? Oh, okay.
So
Yikes.
let's. That's that, and then that's that. So 14 plus 7 is 21. Yeah, this motorcycle you're behind is not dead yet, but boy, it is close.
Yep.
It like you see like the headlight blast off. You see the fucking seat get a giant tear through it. The fuel tank gets pierced both sides. One of them goes and actually nicks your like jacket. But it doesn't actually nick you.
Right.
Let's see. Goon 5, where you be? There you are. Goon 5 is going to also take a shot at the Bambino.
Do it.
Let's see. Well, 2 shots because he's got mediums. Okay. So, yep, both of those hit the cover. The first one destroys the cover. The second one does 6 points of damage to you, Bambino.
I'm actually gonna try to dodge that second one.
Absolutely, go for
Hell
it.
yeah.
All right. Does he have a vintage moment in him, ladies and gentlemen?
Good question.
Remember, you can
fuck?
spend luck right now before you roll.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. He's gonna burn all of his luck, all 7 of it.
Oh shit.
Well, he's only got
Nice!
Oh,
yeah,
you
you
didn't
dodged
even
that
need it.
shit.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
I was
So,
sitting there, D10, D10.
yeah, so you see the motorcycle turn into a heap of parts, and what does it look like when he ducks this second bullet?
This second bullet probably actually takes his hat off. And
I like
probably
that.
just flips it, actually, it flips it right onto the motorcycle behind him, dangling on one of the arms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a big
Hell
hole
yeah.
through, it has a big hole right through where you'd put, like, the feather or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah,
damn
so
it.
Bambino, you're under heavy fucking fire. Let's
Yep.
see, that's 4, where's 8? Okay, 8 gets up. That's his turn. 9 has been shot, and he's not happy about it, so he's gonna open fire on D. Not very bright, because he's got a lot of fucking HP to go through on this cover. Let's see here. Let's see here. No, why am I pulling up D instead of fucking new human glue? Okay. Oh no! His pistol essentially... So he has to unjam his pistol. And then... Yeah, he unjams his pistol and that's his fucking turn essentially, because he's not moving. Okay, that goes to Goon 1. Slip, slap, sliding around. Slip, slap, sliding... Come on. Around. Yeah, he finally does that whole thing until he gets on ground, and then he kind of steadies himself, and then he tries to do the badass walk, like he didn't just fucking slip slap around that place. Okay, next is Goon 6. That's Goon 5. Goon 6, right over here. Goon 6 is going to do something kind of cool. He's going to fucking... Well, I have to make an athletics roll for him, but he's going to try and jump between these two.
Can we put
Which he
luck against somebody else's shit?
You wish, right?
I think
Let's
it'd be funny
see.
if it was like all those parkour videos you see where he just fucking goes face first into the corner.
Right. We're gonna say he doesn't go face first, but it's not graceful. He, like, hops across. It takes all of his movement to do this. He hops across and basically, like, look like he slips on the landing, but like catches himself with his other foot, and then like kind of looks up, super fucking proud of himself. These guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. That's your saving grace, is they are very much style over substance. Also, let me real quick go onto the map layer and just... And then back to objects and tokens. Okay, so... Rifleman 3's turn. The bane of your guys' existence. So, let's see what he does here to good old fucking... good old Bambino.
Yep.
Alright, let's see here. Uh-huh. Would you like to reflex this?
Well, I guess we should give it a try, shouldn't we? There's no reason not to.
Exactly.
There's no reason not to. The Bambino's luck has run dry, ladies and gents.
Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, you take... Okay, 2d6, and that beats the DV by a substantial margin, so it's going to be the full 4. 2d6 times 4. So, yeah, that's 28 points of damage flying at the Bambino.
Ooh, 28.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, no, that's actually a substantial amount of damage.
Yeah?
Well, that's over a quarter of his hit points, even after armor.
Yeah,
Let's see, that's... There we go. That's proper.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get blasted. One of these definitely hits like your leg to where it's like, oh fuck, he nicked an artery. This is gonna need medical attention. Like real medical attention.
Right.
Did somebody say doctor? Spate comes out of the shack.
No, remember we have to be out of combat because
I know, his head just pokes out a window. Did somebody say doctor? Medical
Yeah,
team?
right? Okay, this guy finally gets on the ground. And he goes that far. Yeah. It is your turn, El Bambino.
I know I shouldn't have gotten out of bed this morning. He's gonna get up, toss the pistol aside, the Valentino.
Oh.
He's actually gonna toss it over to Marcus, put it at his feet.
Marcus?
You guys need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Dove. Did I say... What did I say?
He said Marcus, which is his actual name.
How do you know such things? Are you
Yeah.
a wizard?
Just said that out of character. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Tosses it at Dove's feet. Stands up. Takes his... He's... Well, he's going to double move.
Right.
Gonna move 1, 2, 1. He's
That's
messing
bad,
with his cufflinks, dropping them to the floor.
Right.
Ultra Instinct Bambino.
Yeah.
Kind of
1%
shouting.
of my power.
And we'll have to...
Just kind of putting his arms out as if to embrace in a hug. You guys need to get out. Just being honest, you guys need to get out of here. Bambino is too slow to ever get out of here. You guys need to get out of here. This is not going to end well for anyone.
Which is funny, because honestly, if you could have bought 2 turns, Bambino could have climbed this chain link fence, and then you would have got out of here just fine.
2 turns is not going to happen here.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not
Okay.
happen here.
So that's Bambino's turn.
Yep.
For right
arms
now.
wide.
Yeah. That's gonna lead Brawler 1 to run up to him and very much just, like, be like, "You ever seen death, old man?" And he's gonna swing at you twice.
Let's see.
So-
what do I need to roll?
That is evasion.
Evasion?
Yes.
Alright, well.
Well, the first one
Yeah.
doesn't hit. The second one does hit. But this is
Okay.
cool, though, because Bambino, you're, like, definitely not in your prime. Your back hurts when you do this. You've got a bleeding leg. You've taken a bullet. He fucking swings at your head, and, like, surprising everyone, you just, boom, like, you duck right under it. And he barely gets the next shot off, like, which is an overhand, with his mono, which does 8 damage.
That pierces armor, right?
Half of it does.
Half of it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So just 4. All right.
So yeah, his mantis blade, his ripper, just fucking, boom, like cuts through your back, the back of your suit jacket as you kind of duck down. And that brings us to Rifleman 1. Rifleman 1 is still not out of this goddamn place. And double move. There we go. 2, 3. So 2 double moves gets him to there. Dove, it's your go. There's a pistol at your feet. I'll let you pick it up for narrative reasons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I gonna have to use my action to pick up
No.
the pistol?
No.
What are the stats
If
on the
not,
pistol?
I'm sorry, old man. It's leaving. It's staying here.
The
What are the
stats on the
stats
pistol?
It is just it's a heavy. It's
It's a heavy pistol.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
3d6.
3d6.
And it holds,
It's got-
what, 10 rounds?
8. And it's
8
got,
rounds. It's got
8 in it right now.
5 left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Its name
Let's
is
hope that this
Valentino.
works.
You can see very, lovingly gilded
Yeah.
on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Valentino. Pistol.
Valentina, right?
Or,
With an
is it
not
Valentino
no. Right?
or
It was an O. It was made for him.
Oh, it's an O. Gotcha.
its rate of fire a 1?
2.
2. Well, let's see if this works.
What are you
Alright.
gonna do?
Does
Huh.
that hit this motherfucker?
Yeah, it does. You're in the perfect
As-
range to hit this motherfucker. Oh,
Nice.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker. What's the... How far away is he?
Real? Wait, hold on. Really? It's
Yeah,
that
no.
far already?
It's not. No.
Christ.
18 meters? Yeah, no. I thought you were saying this motherfucker, at which point I would have said, yeah, that is literally the perfect range.
No. Trying to shoot the guy that tried to be a fucking badass. Do you know what death looks like? But let's see if the dice actually want that to happen.
Yeah,
So
do
I
you
have
want
another
to
one.
fire another round?
I have another one, I might as well.
Remember, you have
Here comes
luck.
another one.
You do
Oh,
have
I do
luck.
have-
Do you want to use it?
So luck, is it like just add that number? Because I could hit that with luck.
Yes.
I think you have to declare luck beforehand, right?
Yeah, you got to declare it beforehand.
Yeah.
Well,
1 per.
1 per.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got 6 luck, so I'm gonna say let's just go all 6.
Yeah.
And I get that +1 from precision attacks.
Yeah, that's enough.
Hey.
Yeah, you blast him. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh.
15. That's
Damn.
pretty good. Actually, you kill him. You kill him.
Yeah, I'd like to
fucking
think that
great.
he's like, he does that whole like, yeah, I know what death looks like, old man, and then like
Gets a hit in, and then
Dove reaches down, grabs the pistol, aims it, shoots, and it just pops like through. Maybe he's got like one like half of his face is like still human enough to where he's got like a regular eye, and it just goes through it.
right. Oh
and,
yeah.
And he just to himself is like, that's what it looks like. And then it's just like, that was for you, old man.
Yeah, and I'll do you one better. It doesn't go through his eye. It like you're at the angle where he's looking at him and goes, "You know what death looks like, old man?" Swing, hit, and then it just goes right through one temple and out the other temple. and he just kind of
Nice.
lurches and fucking collapses.
And
Get out of here.
yeah,
That's
I
what
was
this
going
whole
to
thing
ask.
was. What's that?
Does it count as like? Would it be 2 spaces to get over the fence?
Yes, however, currently in your way is this guy.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Assuming I
Alright.
don't die in this turn.
Yeah, fair.
That's kind of what I was counting on you to double move out of here.
I thought
thank
that I
you.
would be allowed to. I didn't know that there, because I thought I could go like 1, 2, 3, 5.
Oh
or
yeah, you could do
5.
that. Actually, I didn't. Yeah, I forgot
I
that
thought I
that would
could
be an option.
sidestep around him.
You can sidestep around him. Yeah. Oh shit! I took away the turn tracker. Oopsies. Yeah. So you're over the fence. Next is Goon 7. Hold on. Let me take Brawler off the fucking. Brawler 1 is dead. And let me just give him a boop, and he don't need that no more. Okay. Goon 7 is... which guy? This guy. He, is stood up. He is going to... He's actually kind of fucked up. And, he's gonna go... 1, 2, 3, 4... And then he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna regroup because he's fucking like horribly injured. Literally, he's like missing a chunk of his cyber arm. So he's fucking terrified right now. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know. See, Deltric's turn. Deltric is going to hold his action until Devlin moves. Because he's gonna try and cover Devlin's escape. Bait. Scott, what are you up to?
Seen everybody
Run.
run away. Jump
Run! Sorry.
and run away.
Okay. Well. Alright. You hop the fence and have X filled. Devlin, it's your go.
Yep, it's time to de-ass. Double move the heck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
On the fence.
Yeah, and with that, Devlin is also going to Delta the fuck out of here. Goon
Oh,
3...
man,
Huh?
you're crazy, old man. He will yell behind him.
Yeah, and Deltric for his part, D, just like, D is just like pretty much silent, but he's like, come on, let's get out of here, and otherwise doesn't say anything. Goon 3 is also going to move back to 3. And then this guy. Hey! So guess what just happened? One of the machine gunners finally got out of there.
Oh.
Scene,
Okay.
what's your move?
Alright. Sorry, I've been resting my head on my pillow because it's hurting real bad.
You are
Um,
okay.
Yeah, I take the advice of Crazy Valentine. Or,
Mhm.
ow, Bambino.
Yeah.
1, 2. I love that. I think reloading a crossbow, it's free action, isn't it?
No, I think that's a
It
blow.
should be a reload.
Yeah. I think
Unless
a
there's
bow
some
is just
ability I don't
always
know about.
counted as loaded, but not a crossbow.
Yeah. No, crossbows are a reload.
Because that actually.
Actually, bow and reload is listed under the same. They are the same thing. Yeah. No reload.
Interesting.
It's just hands required to. Yeah.
Didn't know. Right on. So you reload
Yeah, another incendiary arrow. I'll just point to the side.
as
launch
you're
it.
like getting the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him. Go ahead and roll your inevitable kill shot.
I think. Let me double check incendiary arrow.
In fact, literally, there is no way you don't kill him, but I want to see how bad you kill him.
Oh, is it that bad?
It's
I
that
cannot
bad.
find ammo. Because nothing else.
Hold
Incendiary
on.
does 2 points of damage every round.
Right. But does it say it doesn't do normal damage?
No, it does
Oh
not.
no, it says whenever you deal damage through their armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So.
So yeah. Oh yeah. This dude is still covered in some of the remnants of like the kerosene shit going on.
Oh no.
You hit him, and it like hits him right in the fucking throat, and he immediately bursts into flames like movie style, and you don't even hear him screaming. You just smell burnt chrome and flesh and hear ha as he just like struggles and fucking collapses.
So one,
So
two,
yeah, Goon 8
4.
is now very much dead.
Alright, 5,
Let me
6.
take him off. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Next is Rifleman 2, and you guys have scattered enough. Then we're gonna end combat here. So here's what happens. They start. So Red Eye starts walking towards you. He's like, hold up. Walks up. He kind of looks you up and down and goes, looks like your friends bailed on you, old man. The fuck are you laughing at? He like looks around and all the other guys start laughing. It's like he starts laughing, starts cracking up. He goes, you know, I think the dementia's finally got him.
Really? Because last I fucking checked, I was the one with the dead man's hand. He opens his hand.
And you guys just see from a distance a big fuck off explosion happens.
You have a suicide vest.
He had explosive putty that he would use to open locks, just a whole fucking bunch of it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so just to give you guys a scale of how much this happens, they're dead. I'm not going to move things around on the map, but this thing collapses. This thing gets pushed into the fence by this thing pushing by that thing pushing this way, right? Like these containers are getting shoved. The people over here fucking feel the shockwave. They don't take damage, but they fucking feel the shockwave. Yeah. You guys see this big fuck off explosion in the distance as you're kind of regrouping, moving towards the van. So,
I wasn't lying when I said they should probably check people before letting them walk in with a bunch of explosives. I just wasn't the one carrying them.
Yeah, the old man was.
I think, is it a little too soon to make the joke that he wasn't the big Bambino, he was the big Bombino?
Probably.
So, how do you guys react to this?
I don't know. Fucking crazy.
Shit. I said he was crazy, but
Crazy
I didn't know
Italians.
he was that crazy.
Dove's probably just quiet, like when we
Let's
get back
ignore that.
into the van. He's just like, he's got the Valentino, and he's just like thumbing over where it says Valentino.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a big gun. It's a 357.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so this is like a fucking Magnum.
Yeah. Devlin, Shia, like, looks at you and is like, what the fuck happened over there?
The old man decided, he would take them out himself. I didn't even know.
Huh. Well, shit, I guess that's more ads to spread, right?
I just hop in the driver's seat and I'm like, get in. We're going.
Yeah. Fucking D gets in. I'm assuming all of you get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we get the...
in her car.
Right. Maybe we get the scene where, like, D hops in the very back, and, like, we get the shot of the van already starting to drive off as, like, D closes the doors. And he turns around and goes, well, that seemed like an exercise in futility.
He did what he thought was right. Does it matter if he did? does it matter?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm switching to the main map, Gunner. Just to let you know.
All of
So-
us
Unless we're
all
going
of
to
our
get out of
names.
there.
Kind of shrugs and goes, I guess so. Kind of feels his own fucking injury. Like, all you guys are injured. Fate, do you want to make me
All
a
of
first
us.
aid check? Not all you guys, but a lot of you guys are injured.
Yeah, the only person who isn't injured is the one who told the DM how to fuck me over.
Haha.
Mm.
Okay, so Spade.
So I pull out the Valentino and I shoot.
Right. So
And we
so
crash.
Spade, question for you. So every med tech does things a little bit different. You've got a whole back of a moving van that you're working in. This is like a fucking crash car, you know what I mean? Like sort of situation. How are you triaging this?
I can slow it down if we need to. I'm not worried about being followed at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My initial thought is, okay, they got shot with bullets, so we need to pull out the bullet and then,
Yeah.
do a little band-aid over the top of it till we get to a safer place to sew up the hole. So
Right.
just trying to, if the
Go
bullet
back to me
towards
not
the
being able to hear
surface,
Scott.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what'd you say?
We're back to me not being able to hear Scott.
Good lord. So yeah, he's
Oh.
saying he's basically doing basic triage, like he's putting band-aids over bullets until like it gets until we get to a steadier place where he can actually operate. And actually that does bring me to a question,
Could we
Spade.
switch to stream channel 2 real quick? Because that's what fixed it last time.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Can do.
Oh, gotta do cameras again.
Mhm.
Alright.
Mike check.
Mic check.
How about now?
Okay, can people hear me?
I can
Yep.
hear you. Brian,
Not like anybody needs to hear what Bambino has to say anymore.
Nope, because you're gone. So
My
And I
knees.
can hear Scott now.
excellent.
Perfect.
Brian, would you mind saying something for me?
Something.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. I can hear you too. Awesome. We can all hear each other. Hooray! So, yeah. Spate, do you have a shop that you have set up, like a chop shop, to kind of get people put back together?
I mean, it's like, it's not advanced. I got a little thing, maybe like one table, maybe two, that's kind of not
Right.
100%. But yeah, with the couple tools here and there to pull out simple things, but it's not an advanced room.
Hell yeah. And
It's maybe
what?
like an apartment room or like
Right.
an apartment in the living room type thing.
Yeah, and I'll even give you choice. What neighborhood do you want this in? Because it can be any of these neighborhoods.
I don't know.
Centrum, because it's the name of an adult vitamin.
So Centrum, yeah, it could be in Centrum actually.
That would actually make more sense. Let's go with that one.
Okay, so I'll drop it in Centrum. You got maybe a little bit of a clinic, because Centrum is a lot of either high-rise apartments, or like it's everything from like high-rise apartments to like small business avenues, right? So it's kind of like more of the corporate part of town. So we'll say you've got a spot, and we'll drop it kind of in this little area right over here. And let me make that a little bit better here. We'll do white, and boop. And then I will rotate it, rotato. And we will mark this, first of all, layer, map layer. Second of all, text. Call this Bates Workshop. Well, oh,
Rotato potato.
indeed.
Do you
Spades.
like tomato?
Spade in spades.
Yeah, right. Do you have a name for your business, or is it just your spot?
It's such an early thing that it's not really have a name. It's just kind of like an
Okay.
apartment.
Yeah, we'll just call it Spates Loft.
What's in a name?
Here we go, and we will set it to that so that everyone can see it. And yes, I know there should be an apostrophe in there, but I've never been comfortable with apostrophes because I'm stupid. So, yeah, you have a mega building where you have a loft in, or you don't own the mega building, but you get what I'm saying. You guys
So,
get to there.
At that point, yeah, I would address to who's ever driving. To get these people feeling fully better, go to this address, and I can get them better.
Got it.
Yeah, so
Easy.
you pull up to this mega building. It's kind of gritty. It's got the standard roster of homeless people outside. Do you know your neighborhood very well, or are you more of like a I do my thing? You know what I mean?
He would be knowing the neighborhood quite well.
Sure. Maybe like a bunch of the homeless people know you because like maybe you help them out like when they need it and that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like maybe some dude named Tricky's just like, "Hey, yo, Spade!" and then sees that you're like carrying some people and he's like, "We'll talk later," like sort of thing.
Yeah, generally wave to him like, "Hey, I'm busy, but yeah."
Yeah. Fucking you guys take the shitty cage elevator up the mega building to the loft. And is your loft that you do this in is it neat? Is it messy? What is it like?
Oh, it's like organized, clean, and everything in its proper place.
Yeah.
No, so I mean, it's a medical. The main, especially where the tables are and all the medical equipment, it's like pristine, clean.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you guys are kind of sitting there, right? Spate's taking care of you. He's getting all this shit taken care of, you know. What are each of you doing? Let's start with Devlin. What are you, and I'm assuming you brought Shia with you as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so what are you and what are you two doing?
We're probably going over my calendar, make sure we clear everything out until we get this one job settled.
Right.
You know, calling up folks at the business and sort of offloading any extra projects or things I need to pick up to them. So I'm concentrating on this.
Sure. Yeah, and like maybe you get like a message from your boss that's like, "That's clever, decentralizing your work. It's gonna make it so that the R&D division can't fuck with us." You know,
Damn it.
like some shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
totally not what you're intending to do, but he's reading into it. You know. But yeah. Okay, and like you two are like working in the corner, kind of working shit out. Like yeah, we can probably get the that Hermes account moved over to here, and I think Johnson can handle that. Like, you know. Estray, you were probably the first one to get triage because quite literally your collarbone broke. So you're patched up for the most part. What's Estray doing?
While she's resting after all this, checking more into that one account.
Okay. Yeah, give me a what is that? A tech something roll?
Doing more to the research part of it.
Oh, doing the research part. Okay, that's
Yeah.
actually excellent. Make me an accounting roll, and because you're intentionally trying to do research on it, give yourself a +2. Okay, so that's a 12. That's a decent sort of DC. You probably don't hit the DC that you're looking for to like know how to crack it, but you understand kind of more the structure. So basically, that big account you were trying to crack into was not actually an account per se. It was an overview account of several smaller accounts. What he's doing is he's basically kind of like sending for every eddy he gets in one thing, he like sends 2 eddies from one account to another account. You can tell there's probably some kind of inside baseball going on here, some sort of embezzling, but the full nature of it, you can't quite get yet. Also, you do get his name. I'll type it out. His name is...
The
His
Gimp.
name is... Huh?
The Gimp. That was
Right.
literally his name. He had it legally changed.
His name is David Danzigar. He apparently is a high-level stockholder for... Say that he's a high-level stockholder for Shikar Bulk Materials. So, yeah. Let me do that. Excuse me. I did not want that to pull up. There we go. Stockholder for Shikar. There we go. Okay, excellent. I was about to say, Bambino, what are you doing? But that's not true. Scene.
I can tell you
what
the
are you
last
doing?
thing that went through Bambino's head.
What was that?
Probably his jaw.
Probably. God.
damn it.
Scene. What are you up to?
Do these mega structures, they have roofs, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Scene's gonna be up there.
Okay, so
Smoking.
Scene, you go up there and start smoking a cigarette?
Oh yeah. I pull
Yeah.
out the special stock.
Before or after you get healed?
I
Oh, he
I
didn't
never,
need heal.
I never took a hit.
Yeah, yeah.
I pull
You're
out
good.
one of the special stock
Mm-hmm.
for Gambino.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just leaning
What the
out.
fuck's Gambino?
Yeah, I was about to say, is his name
God
Reese?
damn it. Bambino.
Oh no, they closed down Gambino's.
Bambino. Sorry, I'm also a little hungry.
You're good.
Yeah, smoking one of the special stock for Bambino.
Nice, nice. That leaves us to Dove. You get a little bit patched up. What are you up to while you're getting patched, or after you get patched up?
And he definitely wants to go last, because, like, he's got, like, a gusher where the thing, like, scraped his head, but that's because, you know, if you bleed in the head, it's going to be bad no matter what.
Right.
Thin
Yeah,
skin.
And definitely Deltrick, who took like one hit to the shoulder, looks at you and is like, "No, you look worse," and kind of like points at the table.
Yeah. And probably the thing that actually took the longest was, like, patching up his cyber arm. This,
Oh,
like,
for sure.
bullet hole in it that was open wires and sparking.
Yeah,
maybe
and-
That
like
would be a separate. That's not first aid. That's tech roll to do
That's
that.
cyber tech.
Yeah.
Right. Which I can definitely roll that for D, because D is great at cyber tech.
So's Estrella.
Oh yeah, you've got plenty of people. Let me roll that real quick. Yeah, no, that's... Well, while you're fixing the flesh bits, Spate, D is kind of trying to stay out of your way and fix the metal bits.
yeah, then he just like
Yeah.
he
Don't forget
posts
that
up.
wire too. I kind of
Yeah,
tell D and it's like, hey, don't forget that wire to hook that wire up too. Well,
He's like, "Man, I did my own hand. I know what I'm doing." And then like connects the wire.
Then while they're doing
right.
that, he posts up next to like a window while they're working
Mhm.
on his arm, because he probably saved that for last, because
Right.
you know that wasn't anything serious.
Yeah, it's not dangerous at all. Yeah.
But he's reached into his shirt and he's pulled out his Vev to Papa Legba and is praying to him that the three barons better look after the old man.
Right. I dig that. Yeah, and you probably hear him, if not out loud, maybe a mumble here or there of something in like this weird French-ish language, you know?
I could probably get the gist of it, since Haitian Creole is based on French.
Yeah. But yeah, you get like kind of like him either. Do you say this out loud or are you mumbling to yourself?
Yeah, he's got the Vev, which is basically, it looks like a sigil on a necklace, and he's got it up close, like thumbing it between his fingers, but like pressed to his lips and mumbling to it.
Right. Okay. So yeah. And this probably doesn't strike anyone as unusual. Does it strike anyone as unusual?
Does anyone here know anything about voodoo?
I'm not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I'm assuming that everyone just looks at it and goes, well, he's doing his shit.
Yep.
Basically.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, you guys are all getting patched up, and probably D. Does anybody organize everybody? Because if not, D would do it.
Man, I'm the solo. I just hit things.
There. Yeah, D
Oh.
is the kind of man who likes to get paid,
Right.
so he probably gets everybody together.
I was gonna say, once I
know.
was through my cigarette, I'd probably come down and be like, alright, we need
Yeah.
a plan.
Right. Yeah, and D's like, well, we didn't get shit from that, except for one of us killed.
I don't know
So
about
we're-
you guys. I got a kick-ass revolver.
He looks at you. He looks at the revolver. Goes, shit, I guess. And then looks back at the rest of the group. He's like,
Little
So where do
does
we go
he
from
know
here?
what kind of name the Valentino has made for itself on the street.
yeah.
But little does he know that the Mafia are going to see someone who's clearly not part of the Mafia with a made man's gun and probably be like, "Hey, yo, Tony, shoot that guy."
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
My ass!
But yeah, D's like, alright, so, where do we go from here?
We know those fucks were responsible for this cyber psycho. Good information, but that doesn't tell us where Serenity went.
Yeah.
He had mentioned something about her, didn't he? Or we had another lead on where to go. Because it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So, the leads you had were there was a murder that was up over here.
Right.
There was a bunch of bodies that were found. 9 Streets and White Wolf were trying to figure shit out. Johnny was one of your leads, and you know where he sleeps. Like where he lays his head. He's way over here, over by Nemo. You know where, you still have, Scav. I mean, you still know where he is. Don't know if there's more information you can get from him or not. Oh, and you also knew that Skintles has been scouting people at Club Fuck.
You know, we
Well,
probably should've
being
gone to
that Dove
Skittles.
is a vice. Yeah, being that Dove is a vice, he'd probably throw his 2 cents in the ring. He's probably got one of his cloves that he's smoking on.
Yeah.
He, like, flicks it to ash it, just not really giving a fuck where he does it. But
Yeah.
he's just like, I think we should go to Skintles next, because Serenity's alive. I'm going to say 5-1 that she's there.
Yeah. Fucking, Oh, go ahead.
No, I was literally disagreeing. Like, yeah, that's probably it.
He's like, Skintles. You can probably work something with that. Yeah. And, so I think that we will cut away for a second. We'll cut back to the front of this kids' clothes factory that has been abandoned and then refilled with the rats that are not river rats. And
Rats.
yeah, we see there's a big fucking smoldering crater around this area. And the guys who were kind of back by the factory, finally everyone's gotten out of the fucking factory. They're looking around, what the fuck just happened, sort of thing. And the big Russian guy that kind of led you into the place, he's walking out of the factory. He's covered in fucking suds, and he fucking goes, Red eye in that explosion? Go. Yeah, I think so. Walks up to the crater. Kinda looks down and spits. Kinda ducks down and goes, well, aren't so tough now, are you? Guess that makes me the new head of Red Eye Gang. You know, Saripo Gang sounds a lot better. And as he, like, is about to finish the sentence, this, like, super cybered hand just, boom, right to his throat and just holds him. You just hear, I think not. And kind of like this form of someone with a clearly Borg skeleton and most of their flesh, like, just torn off, gets up, rises up, and is like, Ripper Doc. No. And, like, fucking, he, like, looks, and though you can't see his face because he's got the same red eye modification, you can see his bottom lip is trembling. He's like, of course, boss, of course. And he looks at the guy, kind of fucking hollers like, get the fuck over here, carry boss to, like, whatever sort of thing. Starts yelling orders. Boss gets, like, carried out. And then fucking he's standing there. He looks down and he sees these two things, like, buried in the ground. Kind of digs around, picks them up, rolls them around his fingers. They're gold. Sees a music note with a rose on the end of it for the head. Kind of stands up, turns his head around. Which one of you talked? Which one of you let this happen? They're all confused. Takes the things and drops them on the ground. Valentina's. Or, no, not Valentina's, sorry. Hold on. Fucking my brain.
Scarlatti's?
Yeah, Scarlatti's, thank you. He's like, Scarlatti's. Why the fuck were the Scarlatti's Why doesn't matter. Until Red Eye is back up and running, I am acting captain. And acting captain says, we're going to hit back. The other guys kind of look around.
Gang war, gang war, gang
Yeah,
war.
the other guys kind of look around and are like, sure? Yes. Call the other ones from the tracks. We're going to have to get a lot of them involved. And he's like, I want you to call Forge. I want you to call Luden. Both of them. We know one of them. We just don't know why he's Scarlatti. And they all kind of like look and they're like, one of them's like, you want to fucking talk to Forge? Did I fucking stutter? Oh, okay. Fuck, okay. And they all start, and he's like, you have your orders, get the fuck out of here. And they all fucking scramble, right? All four of them, you know. Kind of leans down over where Bambino's body was, looks at the tattered jacket, and kind of, with his finger, lifts it up and drops it back down. We're gonna find out why you are here. We're gonna find out who sent you.
I
Kinda
imagine he
leans
sees
back.
one of the cufflinks by his feet.
I think that's what he picked up, wasn't
No,
it?
that's what he picked up earlier. He saw the
Okay,
cufflinks.
gotcha.
He dug them out, and that's how he identified.
Yep, the little music note with the rose head.
Yep. Yeah, so fucking he stands up and we cut from there. We cut back It's the next morning. Did you guys all sleep at Spate's loft as you were kind of getting stuff figured out? Because the hours of Skintle's corporate office, they open in the morning.
Assuming he doesn't mind having people over as
I sleep
guests.
in the van. The van is my home. Any vehicle.
Fair. Yeah, Spate, how do you feel about potentially having house guests?
Well, as long as y'all like are clean, I guess. Fine, it's fine. I can clean up later.
You probably get a look from Dove when you're like clean, and he's like, "Okay, so I guess I'm out in the van."
Yeah, I'll park
Someone
it.
will send Shia back home. He
Yeah.
tells her he'll call her when he needs her.
Sure. She gets a cab back.
She's got
yeah.
a car.
Oh yeah, she does have a car. Yeah, she'll probably take the train to where she parked her car because she rode in the van with you guys. But yeah, so 3 of you are in the van. I'm assuming one of you is in the place. What would that? Ah, shit. Thank you. So 3 of you are in the van. I'm assuming. Well, D will definitely stay in the loft. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. He's like, promise I'll stay tidy. Crashes on a couch, you know. But yeah, it's the next morning. How are we going about doing this, guys?
Spade probably gets a knock on the door pretty early in the morning,
Mm.
and it's Dove who's got all that like morning just looks like fucking death kind of thing, where like all his clothes are all wrinkled. He looks tired as shit. He fell asleep with his glasses on, so they're kind of cocked, and he's gonna have to fix the bridge of them. He's just like, so I think I might have been thinking the wrong kind of dirty. But anyway, got a shower?
We'll have wait, take turns, I guess.
It pats
Yeah,
you,
I was
pats
gonna
him
say.
on the shoulder, and is like, thanks.
Scene's right behind, like, I'm next.
Yeah, and if anyone makes like they're gonna go, he's like, no. I
God.
called dibs.
Yeah, fucking morning routine.
Try to see if there's any food in the fridge. There might be a little bit of food to like get some breakfast for some people.
Yeah,
Couple
there's
eggs, maybe.
Yeah, you've got some Chinese takeout, some eggs that are a little dodgy, like some synth egg white sort of shit. And then you probably have like a bundle of like vegetables that are from like the Mega Buildings garden. Like some bok choy or something.
There a corner store nearby? Or would the
Yeah,
equivalent of
totally.
oh yeah. So Stray goes in.
Devlin will use the bathroom last and probably
Yeah.
take the longest amount of time. However,
I don't know.
However, this
Yeah.
is because Devlin has IBS.
because Devlin has to make himself look good.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Nice.
same. Don't worry, same here, but I'm good.
I
I'm
feel
good at
you.
what I
So,
do.
Dove doesn't
Estrella.
bother.
Yes.
Yes, so you go to the corner store.
Oh,
What do you
no.
pick
Yeah.
up?
I ripped my shirt.
So she picks up like a 6-pack of synth beer.
Hell yeah, of course.
Probably some of that instant rama stuff that you just sort of squeeze the pack and it starts cooking.
Yep. Nice.
And a can of spray of clean all for the day.
Of course, naturally. Yeah, no, you pick up what is known as the Runner's Deluxe. The guy behind the counter, he sees you come in, and he's like, oh, she looks a little bit beat up, but kind of cool. And then you bring that stuff, and then he kind of is like, that's too much trouble for my life. Beep, beep.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get all that stuff going. And yeah, we'll say that we finally get to the point where all of you are kind of set up in the apartment. D, for his part, he doesn't shower, But also, he doesn't really look unhygienic right now. He, aside from the shirt, which he, like, basically just isn't wearing a shirt now because he's like, when I got shot and blood got on my shirt. Otherwise, he's, like, pretty clean, you know? Polished his chrome. That's not a euphemism, by the way.
So,
but,
like, is his torso primarily cyberware?
So he's got kind of Borg wear around down to like his sternum. His pecs are still like human. And he's got some kind of thing going in between his six pack. You can't tell if it's body sculpt or if it's something else. One thing you definitely can tell, his spine, all the way down his back, has metal rivets coming out of it. Arms and legs are of course cyberware. But yeah, there's still flesh there. It's just much limited.
Okay. Once we all get back out to the vehicle, I'll pop open that duffel bag, start ruffling through it. Just toss him a random shirt, like, here, put this.
Yeah, he grabs it out of the air, looks at it. It's got a fucking like Disneyland fucking like logo on it.
Disneyland.
Disney.
Oh no, the stuff I have. Well, I guess I do have Gangerbanger stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
Look at
Whatever
those
you what do you toss him actually?
it would probably be something that would just be simple, like, if not a white tank top, the
Yeah.
Disneyland.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll say for comedic effect, it's a Disneyland because I love the idea of someone who looks like a like crazy booster ganger wearing a fucking like Mickey or
Mocky
like
Moose.
yeah, Mocky the Rat fucking shirt or something like Ricky the Rat fucking shirt.
Father, I crave cheddar.
Hold on, we're just adding this now. Disneyland mascot
It's
Ricky the
Rat here.
Rat. Yeah,
Don't forget.
He's the giant rat that makes all the rules.
facts. God.
Follow what your teachers say or they'll eat you.
Yeah. Tell it to Terrence. You gotta tell somebody. But yeah, yeah, you guys are all sitting around and he's like, probably D's like, so, I don't know shit about corpse, what's the doings?
Kind of point back at both Dove and Devlin, like, that's gonna be them.
Yeah, and like Dove's probably again, he likes to like find fucking windowsills. Maybe this is why he's named after a bird.
Yeah.
Because he just finds the windowsill to sit in. And he's got his legs pulled up and the one normal arm, one arm all the way up to here is just like this kind of fucking shitty gunmetal chrome kind of thing.
Right.
He went for the cheap parts.
Yeah.
Except now it's got a little patch on it.
Yeah.
And didn't really bother. So like his hair, now that it's no longer wet, is just starting to puff.
Yeah.
It'll get back to its curls eventually, but he just looks over at the others. It's like, fuck them, they're corpse. But you need to know they're assholes. Speaking of, how does one talk to assholes? Turning to look at Devlin.
Well, if they're dangerous, very carefully.
Got it. Don't call them assholes.
That's a good start.
Yeah. And D's like, well, I mean specifically Skintles. Anybody know shit about him?
All I know is that they like to go around and try and police other vices. It's like a big corpo moves in, tries to tell every mom and pop place what to do, but instead of mom and pop, it's more like, well, never mind, I'll keep it PG.
Kind of nods. That was intentional, by the way. Brian had to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had to leave for the night. Bye, Brian. Thank you very much.
Brian.
I will give you a good sign off.
I miss you, Brian.
Yeah. So, kind of nods and goes, well, Nothing to it then. Just walk in the front door then.
This time, you don't want me in charge. Cause, two people I fucking hate in this world more than anything else. White Wolf and Skintles.
Yeah, I'll fucking do it. Oh.
That's
Mr. Bambino.
Norm.
I'll look
We
at,
could just go, oh, Uncle, what's your face? Because I don't remember. I wasn't around for those sitcoms.
But
look
yeah,
at
you.
No. I like the idea that you're Norm. You're
Yeah.
just always there in Quarks.
Yeah.
All these people dying the Dominion War, Norm survived.
Uncle
True.
Bambino, what are you
but-
doing here? Sorry.
My prayer
Yeah.
to Baron Samdi worked and you got brought back to life. Praise
So-
the Loa.
So, Scene, what were you saying?
Yeah, I looked at Gambino. I was like, "Do you feel comfortable handling?"
Gambino? He's dead.
He's dead. And
Devilish.
then there's Chunky. He's dead.
I look back to the half of the face of Gambino that fell in front of me as I ran away. Can you handle this? No.
Yeah.
I looked at Devin like, "Do you think you can
Really
handle
the hardest
this
worker.
situation?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks at Devlin, yeah.
Gambino's dead.
All it is talking. I can handle that.
It's like I can assist, but I don't know much about that whole spiel.
Yeah.
I can walk the walk, I can talk the talk, but when it comes to the actual details,
Business is business.
He's like, well, shit. You look like the kind of guy who can handle business.
People get suits like that if they can't do business.
And kind of nods. Well, what are we waiting for?
I'll try.
Like,
Let's get things straight before we go in. We're not going to be having a fight, are we?
God, I hope not.
everyone looks to fucking Dove.
Yeah. D kind of looks at himself and goes, I'm not going in just for that risk, because not for nothing, but I don't think they like people who look like me going in their shiny buildings.
Do you think they're gonna throw a fit if they see that I'm with showgirls?
That'd be an advantage, who the fuck knows?
Could be an advantage just as much as they're likely to call the fucking dogs, and by that I mean the people that work for them, who are dogs.
I love that. He just shrugs. He's way out of his element. He knows how to fix things. That's about all he knows how to do.
But at the same time, I think someone walking in with a shirt that says 404 Future Not Found, he turns around, and Life is NA on the back, I think they're also gonna kind of find a little...
Well, maybe you're looking for a new inn.
Yeah, I think for my part, Scene will go through the duffel bag and pull out the most expensive thing, the Corpo ware.
Yeah.
Well, second most expensive.
Here's the question, though. If I'm supposed to be the end, and I'm like some poor soiled dove trying to make a new life and deciding to throw it away with Skintles, how's that going to help us find Serenity? We need to get our act together on what we're going to ask specifically.
Nods.
Exactly what my next question was. What kind of information are we going to try and get out of them?
We could just be up front, ask, we're looking for a girl, want to make sure she's safe. She with you?
A girl that they possibly just poached, or couldn't poached, and decided to throw in a dumpster.
Guess we just base it on how they react. Our last deal, trying to make a deal with someone didn't turn out too well, so.
Fair.
I don't want no turrets coming down from the ceiling and blasting us all to bits. Corpos are a lot more scary.
Yeah, D definitely nods at that. He's like, I did Corpo security off the books for a couple years. You don't want to fuck with that. That's getting more holes in you than Synth Swiss.
Gintles I'd be willing to tussle with. IKEA I'm afraid of.
And like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
D like lowers his name. He's like, "The fuck are you trying to do? Get a hit squad on us?"
I love that IKEA's the fucking scary corp.
Yeah.
We're going to build you into a table. Legs first.
Some say that the big table was originally an IKEA assembly.
We will sacrifice you to the great table.
Yeah, I was like, the big table, the head honchos of each one were all like members of the IKEA.
Yeah.
fucking
The
club
IKEA
board.
naughty.
Yeah.
The IKEA naughty.
Yeah.
Nice.
For the audience's benefit, by the way, I'm just gonna give you guys the IKEA entry, which is, we don't talk about IKEA. Sure, they sell furniture and meatballs, but by all accounts and common sense, that shouldn't be enough throughput for them to monopolize every street corner with boutique, easy-to-put-together furniture. People have died trying to look into what these guys do. I would warn against sharing their fate. So, that's the only entry for IKEA in this game. So it's a good time.
One of these days we'll take them on.
Yeah, oh yeah. I hope you do. I think that'd be fun, because I don't even know what the fuck IKEA is up to. I'm gonna have to make it up once you guys show interest.
Well, once we start working with IKEA, we switch over from Cyberpunk RED to Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, exactly, right? But yeah, I think that with all of us kind of gathered in the room together, kind of planning what we're gonna do, we're gonna call it here for tonight, because it's getting to 11:30. So, first things first. Everybody, guess what? You are going to be getting... Where is my IP table?
I almost
Okay.
said, we're getting some chefs? Fuck.
No.
Wrong game.
You guys are getting 40 IP. Now, normally this would be 20 IP, but I'm not giving you guys incremental IP individually for your different things. So I'm just doubling IP.
Where do I put that?
Improvement
It's in
points
improvement
under light
points.
now.
Yeah.
Actually, no. This would be 20. This would be
Life
20,
path
because
and
group
inventory.
did not succeed in mission, but tried valiantly.
I think we succeeded.
What should Bambino spend them on, guys?
Good question. Maybe not
extra
9.
HP.
Um,
Yeah.
I am gonna say, as you guys are spending those IPs, which will be 20, not 40, because I just reread what they are. Yeah, because 20 is group barely accomplished mission goals. 10 is group did not succeed in mission but tried valiantly. You guys did try valiantly. You got a couple good kills, but you didn't succeed. So we'll call that 20 IP for you guys.
I don't know. I
Huh?
legitimately don't see a thing for the improvement points on
Neither
this
do I.
character sheet.
We'll
Okay,
we'll get it
so
sorted
are you guys
after.
on the life path and inventory tab?
That's where?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll get you guys sorted after the credits and stuff. But we are going to do one thing real quick. That is going to be real quick. Hold on, let me look something up real quick. Gotta get this sorted. It's in my notes somewhere here. Sorry, 1 second. God dang it. Hold on.
What?
Gunnar, what is her name, Gunnar?
Are you talking about Marcine?
Yes. Marcine, thank you.
Yep, Marcine Andretti.
Yeah, Marcine. You wake up to some heavy thudding on your door. It's got to be 7 in the morning. Maybe even 6:30. The sun isn't out yet.
God damn it. What?
Yeah. It's the family. You gotta open up.
I know. Just 2 seconds.
Yeah, and they're still knocking. Like, this seems urgent.
All right. Yeah, get out of bed. Go over to the door. Well, first, yeah, just all right. All right. Wearing clothes, perfect. All right, open door. What?
You open the door. Yeah, it's two made men, and they hand you a small little hollow disc, and they're like, "We've been instructed, Miss Marcine, to be here with you while you watch this, to make sure that you watch this in a timely fashion, please."
God damn it. All right, fine. What is this about?
And they both just shrug. They're like, it's on the disc.
Jesus Christ. All right, get in here. Goes over.
Yeah.
Hollow disc plays by itself, or need to put it in things?
Plays by itself.
Okay. Yeah, it goes over, sets it on the coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you two want coffee or something?
They shrug and they're like, sure.
Yeah, she goes over, puts, makes 2 pots of coffee. I'm sure it's an awkward wait while we're sitting there. Just kind of
for
staring
sure.
at each other. She's just kind of probably sitting there, arms crossed, while she's waiting for the coffee to boil.
Yeah.
Puts it out.
One of them's like, oh, go ahead. One of them is like, go ahead, sorry.
No. This time you go.
Yeah, one of them's like, so, maybe while that's brewing, we can, hit play on this? Kind of like nervously asking.
Look, if Gruciano's intimidating you into this, you don't have to be so worried about him.
One of them is like, right. And then the other one is like, with all due respect, my buddy Eric, he got his head turned 180 degrees by him 2 weeks ago. So,
all right, I'm smiling because I know Gruciano.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just. So he's still being a brute, huh? Okay. Yeah, hit play.
And it's Gruciano, the Gruce. But yeah,
All
he's
right.
like.
Remind me what he
like,
looks like.
So he looks a lot like Kingpin. He's a big fuck off dude, massive wall of a man, perfectly shaved head. The difference is that he has gorilla arms. So yeah, he's sitting there, he's got a big fucking cigar. He seems to be kind of leaning back. And he's like, "Good morning, Marcy. Pleasure to have you up and about. Sorry for the early wake-up call. So let me get right to the point. Your friend Sam, he's found, not found. And we gave him a call because there was an issue. He wasn't there. So then we went into a few contacts. Turns out that apparently he was somewhere because, well, 2 things happened about 4 a.m. Thing number 1, pissant group of fuckos blew up one of our trucks. Bunch of boosters. Bunch of fucking losers, right? Blew up one of our trucks on the way out. Casino truck. You know what that means. Second thing. Yeah. Second thing, one of them happened to have something on him after we caught them and thoroughly beat the ever-living shit out of him that threw us some interest. It's a bit of a, it was a cufflink. Well, he didn't have the cufflink itself, but he had on a chip, essentially, the cufflink. So we talked to him, we figure out what's going on. Turns out some fucking cripple by the name of Red Eye, well, recent cripple, calls out some shit, either him or his big man. But, looking into it, look at the initials on the back of the thing. Turns out it's Sam. We have reason to believe that Sam is no longer in the world of the living. So
yeah, that does kind of like what?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You were the one who knew him best, who's also the most expendable. So
Oh, fuck you, Grace.
yeah, why don't you go and do your job, earn this little apartment we give you, and the little special discounts and shit. go and fucking figure out what the fuck he was doing where and why. And if you could also sort out some of this stupid fucking ganger bullshit that we're dealing with, we increase security, but problems like this, they don't go away on their own, and honestly, Valencia ain't wanting to go to war over this shit. So, yeah, we're gonna call it, advisory role. We can't pay you right now about it, but, you can be happy that you're getting to do something for the family about it. Anyway, and he takes a big drag off the cigar. If you find anything out, call me. You know my number still, even though you never fucking call. Why don't you call your mother? Like, in a very sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Anyway, talk at you later. Get this shit solved. I expect results in a week. At the very least, a couple answers in a week. Bruce out. And just fucking, the thing fucking ends.
God fucking damn it, Sam. Where the hell are you this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
The correct answer is dead, but she doesn't know that yet.
6 feet under.
She refuses to believe that.
Oh,
what
yeah.
are these two made men looking,
They're looking about like made men who are delivering a message look, which is they're pretending to not listen to what's going on and sipping their coffee casually.
Groose can go shove this right up his fucking ass. Groose
Oh,
Ugh,
go ahead.
fine. Yeah, at that point, maybe the coffee's done.
Yeah.
Throwing it in cups and putting it on the table. Look, just have your shit in... God damn it. When I find him, I am going to beat his ass.
And one of them is like, Miss Marcine, just as a kind of consolation, we kind of knew that something like this was probably gonna happen and figured you weren't battle ready. And they pull out a briefcase and open it, and there's some gear in it. This is we'll just call this thanks. And we're gonna head out of here now.
Yeah, not battle ready. Yeah, fuck you two.
Hey, oh, hey. Like, hey, oh, we weren't saying nothing too rude, I didn't think. And the other one just punches him in the arm and is like, we're gonna take our leave. We appreciate it, Ms. Marcine.
If you get to fucking Sam before I do, tell him he owes me a fucking explanation.
Absolutely. And they both get up, and they, like, both pretty much chug scalding hot coffee, set it on the counter, and, like, walk out.
Oh, it was
They scurry
espresso,
like
too.
fucking... Oh, yeah, they scurry like fucking rats. They know that their entire job is, hey, these two people really desperately hate to interact, and if we stick around, they might take that out on us. Let's go.
God damn it, Sam. What have you gotten into this time?
And maybe kind of as you're standing there looking out your window into the neighborhood, we cut. And let's get some sign-offs. First, let's start with Spate, the infinitely useful doctor.
Wait, that's me. My bad. I was looking. Yeah, I'm Scott. I played the healer. Which, in combat, I'm not very useful. That is. But once we're done, then I'm useful. I guess. Yeah. Let's say I'm in a game every day of the week. Except for they moved one game from Fridays to something else. Sundays, I think. So that changed a little bit, but you pick a day of the week, I'm gonna be there. So anything on this channel y'all want to watch, I'm playing a character in it because I have mental issues. Yay.
All right. Let's move on to Devlin, Computer King.
I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and you caught me playing Devlin, who just learned maybe I should use my gun against guys who try to use their fists. It seemed to work better. On Fridays, I'm in Yakshas as Don Howler Zulu, the super soldier with the big monkey mech. On Sundays, I'm in Tales from the Cosmos as 3 different people, who are very different, but all have funny voices, or at least fun voices.
Hell yeah.
And now on Mondays, I'm in Night Fire Shrike, and keep watching it. You'll see what I do. It's gonna be fun. And on Wednesdays, I run from hench to mensch. Some prospective supervillains. Very happy this week by introducing them back to their old friend, ex-boss.
I'm so fucking happy Eye Candy is back. You don't know how happy that made me.
Yay, Eye Candy didn't fucking eat it.
Yeah, he didn't.
And we got to
No.
meet Keanu Reeves, the immortal.
God, he's fucking scary. He's fucking
Yes, he is.
scary.
But he's breathtaking. All right, and that's all I do.
No,
all week.
you're breathtaking.
All right, before we all start screaming that everyone here is breathtaking, let's see. Let's go to Gunner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cyrus Smith, and today you've caught me. You know, someone was teasing me earlier that I want to kill all my characters, which is not true. As a matter of fact, this is the first character death I've had on channel. Actually, fairly certain that outside of some D&D stuff that I don't consider ever happening because it was just that bad, I've never lost a character before. So, but on the bright side, that means now we get to do the whole, man, everybody deals with it in their own way, whether that's, I didn't give a fuck, to, well, he gave me this gun before he died, so I guess that's pretty cool. To introducing the character that's going to come in and go, you did what?
She can't have the gun, by the way. That's mine.
The hell I can't... Look, you're going to fucking help me fix this.
Listen, Dove is not a Diablo 2 character chest.
Right.
He's not a mule.
Yeah, he's not a mule.
But, so yeah. Excuse me. Voice is slowly starting to get back together. You know, maybe one day I'll have, you know, enough to actually talk without coughing. But, yeah, you could also find me on. Well, next game you'll find me in is Sunday, running Tales from the Cosmos, which I'll put a thing out because it's just going to be the memory stuff, finally. Monday you can catch me playing Twinkle Bailey, and Wednesday you can catch me playing Acer, the sniper who is just fucking ecstatic to have her old boss back. And everyone's like, oh, so now you're competent. Well, yeah, everything's gonna be okay now. You literally weren't saying that yesterday. Things changed. Anyways, that's it for me.
All right. Excellent. And that leaves us to Dove, James.
You know, I think you've missed somebody else, by the way. But I'll still go.
Did I? Hold on. Who did I miss?
The one we always miss. Daniel.
Oh, Daniel. Go, Daniel.
No, Jameson, go ahead.
Go,
Yeah,
James.
like,
I'm
I'm
so
fine going.
sorry, Daniel. I'm so sorry.
But I had to make it right. I had to bring balance to the universe.
Thank you.
For once, I'm not the one forgetting.
And this
I
is the
hope
first
friend
time
vote.
I've ever forgot Daniel, I think.
It's a channel. It's like everyone in the channel who runs a game has to forget Daniel at least
Rite of
once.
passage.
We'll,
Yeah, it's
we'll
a rite
call
of
it
passage.
Daniel aphasia.
Yeah, Schrodinger's Daniel.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And
Yes, James.
hi ho, Frondolos. My name is James, otherwise known as Nightheart. You caught me here today playing Dove, the soiled Dove turned solo. Who, I mean, Nuffle really liked me for about half a second because I got to fucking destroy somebody. I think even these bullshit NPCs didn't quite do as much damage in one hit as I did because I
Yeah.
almost max rolled. And I'm very, very happy about that. But then combat got really, really dumb, really, really quick, and really, really scary. So we really, really beat a hasty retreat.
Yeah.
But hey, character growth. Because
True.
now we all get to trauma bond, except everyone else is just like, fuck him, more money.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
You guys were told this would be a fucking milk run. Haha, no.
Yeah, that no one is treating this like it's even Dove to an extent is not treating this like a Jackie sort of situation.
Yeah.
But can also find me here not this Friday because we're getting scheduling sorted out, but I'm 99% sure that we will keep our Friday time slot for Yakshas, the mech game where holy shit, my players killed 100 plus completely innocent scientists and
Your player.
players.
Whoopsie.
I mean, you all could have been like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, he just kind of... No, we thought he was going to do something different until he said, fire on my location. At that point, it's like, oh.
You guys are like, oh, it's just the mortar. No, the apocalypse rail.
Yeah, no. And plus, I'm not gonna take character autonomy.
Either way, it's going to lead to some fun shit. Because these people are officially mass murderers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. It wasn't me.
There are no innocents, only degrees of guilt. Anyway,
Nah.
you can also find me here on Sundays where I play 11 characters so far in Tales from the Cosmos, and I ain't even finished yet. It's insane, and eventually Gunner's going to have them all in a room talking to each other, just so that I have to have 11 different characters talking to each other, and then I'll go insane for really reals this time.
That's a whole episode.
No! I'm not putting on a radio drama of me.
That's exactly what's going to fucking happen, James.
Oh, yeah.
You'll show
That'll
up Sunday
teach you,
and no one else
James.
is there. No one else is there, and you're like, Gunner, what's happening?
Yeah, like all of us are like, oh, I can't make it Sunday. Oh, me either. And James is like, so are we canceling? And you're like, oh no.
No,
It's you
it'll
and
just
I.
be all of you. But you can also find me here on Mondays, sometimes as a guest star in the Fire Strike, as Harold Silverchild, who might as well be called S because he's pretty much L, except now he's pretty much the Sarah from Doom Eternal because all he did was go around and offer people gifts to make them stronger, and now they will fear you. And hopefully that means I get to show up and instruct them that they cannot blow holes into the surface of planets, and then they will anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Yeah, that's everything for now. For now.
All right. And Daniel, I'm sorry, Daniel.
Yeah, you're good. Little quick thing before I get to me. Y'all missed it last night. Like, fucking Keanu Reeves got introduced and he had like the ability to influence and he used it on Amy, and I don't think he even needed to because she was just like, you're handsome.
That sounds like Amy.
Surprised.
She
Yeah.
did it perfectly. Yeah, it's Sassy McNasty69, Daniel, in this case, Scene, got me here being the Scene. Somehow, the character is like, I don't really want to do combat. I don't like combat. Pop one dead. All right, let's go. Yeah, to save time, you can just catch me in a multitude of things from all the way from Friday all the way back to Friday. Some I'm not, some I am, but I'm in a lot of them. So just swing by and check us out.
Hell yeah. And that leaves it to me. But first, Brian was here tonight, and Brian had to leave early. Brian, you can catch on Monday nights on Fire Strike playing Ryan something or other. I forget the character's last name. Sorry, shame on me. But it is a very fun character, kind of a Scottish engineer, roughhousey motherfucker. Then you also have him running Tuesdays. He runs this game. We just call it Brian's Games of Plenty, because he switches it up a lot. Right now he's doing, what is it called again?
Beyond.
Beyond. The Beyond or just Beyond?
The Beyond.
The
but
Beyond.
I don't know
The Beyond.
the status yet.
Yeah, look for updates from Brian later on that. And what else is Brian in? Sundays?
Yeah,
Yes,
makes
he is.
appearances.
Yeah.
That's Lana.
Brian is also in Sundays. I think this is the only game that this and Monday are the only games I share with him. So sometimes I kind of forget things. Yeah.
You should totally join us on Sundays.
Listen. I got a lot going on my plate right now. If I can, I will. I promise. All right. So, moving on. Me. Hi, I'm Mike. Nice to see you. I set up a combat that was a tad than I thought it would be, but you know what? I told my players beforehand there's no shame in running away, and I agree with that statement wholeheartedly because this is a deadly fucking system. So yeah, getting to see one of my players explode himself so everyone else could get away. Sure, that works. Yeah, that just means that character's gonna get to play another character that they're very interested in. Yeah, you can also catch me on Mondays, you can catch me on you can catch me on Fridays, where I'm in Yakshas as Frank. He's the dadliest dad of all dads. He's the dadliest catch. And also, he's not feeling good because he was a part of a war crime, and he said that those days are behind him. And then Howler said, haha, no. You can catch me on Saturdays, where I am a part of Bitter Inns, though I don't know what the status of Saturdays is going to be, and if we're going to change that, or what's going on with that. But I play Greasy, host of KRUST 6.66 The Crust, the hottest shit that floated to the top of the bathtub. Where, once again, we're in a hotel. He's probably going to tear up one of the hotel rooms and piss around in it so he can be like the Mick Jaggers. And then you can catch me on Mondays, where I am ex-Paralictor Burn Ward, the Naya Patella, a cop. But anyway, and that is all of me. If you are currently watching on YouTube, and if you're currently watching on YouTube, thank you. We love you. But please also watch us on Twitch at twitch.tv/pair-o-dice theater. Wait, pair_o_dice_theater. If you are currently watching on, if you're currently watching on Twitch, thank you. We love you. But also please watch us on YouTube at youtube.com/paradise theater. And if you like the hot, fast, and sexy world of scheduling, you like some community interaction where we talk to people, you can reach out and touch faith. Or you also are a big fan of what memes. Catch us at Twitter at Paratheater. That is our Twitter handle. My name is Mike, also known as 15 Free, and this was let's get a good old R.I.P. Bambino and get out of here. R.I.P.
I don't know why everybody says I'm dead. I'm not dead.